Okay. Okay, my man. Hold on. Let's get him here. My man on shifts 3. Let me know something. What's go Let me know something. I was ready. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I
Hey, I
told you,
got you.
I've been sharpening my tools, you know what I'm saying?
Got
Pause. But yeah, man. What do you feel about that little left field curveball I threw you right there with that little sleeper John?
That was dope, yo. The Sacred Souls. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Full funky.
I thought that
That was
I
dope.
thought that was I thought that song was just out of nowhere when I heard it because like it's so crazy how music is good music can be timeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or actually I guess all music could be timeless because you remember it for something. But you know what I mean? But like, good music is timeless in a different way where like it doesn't matter, it's still gonna be good music no matter what year you hear it or like you hear about like a lot of like Chris Brown beat packs floating out there, like you know what I'm saying, from 7 years ago. He done wrote something, like you know what I mean, like and then like somebody just you know what I mean, it blows up, like things like that though. But I found it interesting because I just heard that song like I want to say maybe a month ago, like and then
Oh, snap.
I look back and I'm like that song been out like 4 years, like 5 years type shit, like I'm like that's crazy, like and like at the end of the day, it's still good music, like it could have came out. To me, it sounds like it came out yesterday. Like it's that good. Like it could have come out yesterday. Like I mean, the eclectic vibe was dope. I want to say the video when I saw the video, that's what made me actually more like into the song
Mm,
because he went really left with it. Like because you know what I'm saying, like usually with that type of sound, you would usually would hear them try to do something like 50s, like you know, do like David Ruffin like haircut, like you know, with the suit, like you know what I mean, do try to do you know what I mean? I liked it was cool. He was like, man, look, I be chilling, man. Like this I really be in the vibes, the chill vibes, you know, that old school Bryson Tiller type shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm chilling on my Jeep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chilling, like, you know what I mean, on the mountains, trying to smoke a little doobie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I like that old school eclectic vibe. It was cool. Like, you know what I mean? It was kind of left field. I like that shit though.
sure left field. That was dope, though. Thanks for sharing that one.
Oh,
Link
right
will be in
on,
the
man. Right on.
bio. Link will be in the bio or the
Hell
description.
yeah, hell
So,
yeah. These sacred souls, man. Check that boy out.
yeah.
He going crazy.
Can I call you Rose? Yeah, that was dope, man. It's timeless. When it's timeless, you just put it out. People will get to it, man.
Hell yeah.
Pod, like number
Man,
24.
oh God, we called this episode what's it called? The Block Giants episode 24. That's why I want like I said, I'm not gonna tell them the name of the episode, they'll figure out
Oh, okay.
when they see it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What I was gonna say is though, I chose this song especially because you had such some topics that, you know what I'm saying, were kind of indicative of how this kind of could swoon into that, you know what I'm saying? That's why
Mm.
this also coincided with it. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Before we even get started, man, let's go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Ink T to the G. I was gonna say, man, it was so hard. I was gonna say, my name is Ho. Sorry, man. Anyway,
It's got
Ink
it
T to the G.
planted
Nah, it was. I know, right? Submitted. That's crazy.
in
I was
the
gonna say, allow me
head.
to. It was so hard. For me. Like, I know my own name. Like, it was in my name.
How he just like trademark
Hey,
an intro. Like,
I had to
man.
catch myself and be like, no, I can say my name. Like,
Oh
shout
man.
out Ho, man. Shout out Ho, man. Man, anyway.
Genius.
Yeah,
Genius.
for sure. Marketing genius, for sure. Even to this day. Subliminal genius marketing. Oh, but yeah, man. I feel hollow saying my name. Anyway, I'm just going to say the Potter next to my other two. Nah, man, this ain't to the G, man. Hosted by my man, the taller Potter, Dose Meth, Richter, Il Arte. You know what I mean? The man who don't need no introduction, but should be introduced anyway. You know what I mean? My
Hey.
man over here. Couldn't do it without him over here, man. So, but yeah, like I said, we got a healthy pod, and I'm glad you guys tuned in with us. So, without wasting time, man, let's get straight into it because
Let's do it.
I was surprised, man, when you was saying certain things about this. When I saw this doc, I was a little surprised.
Like what?
No, just because you know, like we don't really talk about the music like genre. Like we talk about like the business side of it. Like we don't really talk about like the
Tough
public
side.
stuff. Like
Yeah,
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 you know what I
yeah.
mean. The
The
surface
shell.
level ish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so I was surprised when I saw a couple things on it. That I was like, you know what, but it is good because sometimes a lot of the topics intermingle and actually coincide with certain things that which also got my brain working, which also made me hit that song right there because it all works out. So
Mm.
we can, I'm actually proud to say that before we even get started, I ain't got no sad shit this week. Like,
I mean,
oh shit, my bad. Damn it.
but it's cool.
No, that's crazy. Let's get that out the way then, man. Because that was the
Yeah,
worst. That was the worst way to. Damn, because my whole God darn it, that's crazy. I'm
I
failing
know,
this
man.
part.
Oh, that's
I'm
all good,
failing
man.
this part. Like
That's
no,
all good.
because like
You know what I'm gonna
oh,
do? I'm gonna prep them. I'm gonna put the bodies up top.
the body's up top. No, no, it's no because remember my whole okay.
Let's
We
get it.
all know. Let's just say get it out the way. RP to Orinthal. Don't do that. Don't hold your hands. Don't hold your head when I say it. Don't hold your head. I ain't gonna be able to get through when you do that. Uh, rest, rest in peace though to Orenthal Jones, OJ Simpson,
OJ.
the Juice. I
Juice.
actually saw that. You know what I mean that he did pass. Okay, before I go forward with anything, I want to say rest in peace, a legend, because no matter what may have transpired after your career ended, nobody can take that career away from you. No matter how hard they tried to, you did that shit. So you know what I mean. So I mean your career is you know what I mean is was amazing. So you know what I mean. I wasn't really leaning too much on the movie career, but you know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean, we you know what I mean, we held you down with the football. But but yeah, like one thing I wanted to say is like it sucks that something that might have happened, could have happened, should happen. I'm not gonna say anything. Overshadowed your passing.
Mm,
Um, I thought it was crazy because the reason I brought it up, I wasn't even gonna bring it up because you know what I mean. But the only reason I brought it up was because I said, isn't that one of the quietest celebrity
mm.
passings you've seen in a minute? Like I saw like a quick little whoop like in the morning, and then it was, hey, guess what? Did he back out? Hey, guess what? Like you know what I mean? It was like, oh shit, oh okay, oh,
It was pretty short, man. But
wait. Even the memes was low. There wasn't even no crazy memes. It was.
yeah, man. I don't know. I think.
I thought it was quiet, and that kind of reminded me of a Dave Chappelle joke, right? Um, you remember when he was saying like when Jussie Smollett or whatever his name is came out with a lie and everything like that,
Mhm,
and then alleged. I don't know. I'm not trying to sue or whatever. But when he came out, whatever, and then everybody was saying like, I can't believe the black people aren't supporting them. They're so quiet. And then Dave Chappelle said, what you guys don't realize is we are supporting you when we don't say nothing. Because black people, we love to talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we ain't say nothing, like we were like, all right, bro, that's one of those like you know what I mean? One of those like you ever check it out like something that maybe our audience who's not melanin as us know, but there's a thing that people of color do when they walk down the street. We acknowledge each other. We just a head nod, like it's a
and- yeah.
like yeah, like I think that was kind of one of those things where it was like all right, like we gonna lay a little off this. Like, I mean, because
Mm,
they've been dragging it like 30 years. They've been dragging it, like you know what I mean.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I felt like that was a time where they kind of maybe just was quiet and like are we ain't gonna say nothing about it today. Like you know what I'm saying today. You bring that bitch up in like a year though, that's the first thing you're gonna bring up. But like you know what I mean. But today, well, you know what I mean. So I thought that was interesting how it was quiet, and I wanted to just bring a perspective of that why I thought it was so quiet. I didn't know if you noticed anything about even the cause, not even really about the cause. Like I said, I only brought it up because of the quietness of it. I don't know if you
I
thought anything
guess
about that.
these days I just kind of wonder more like how much information we get until that point is kind of more what I be looking at because some people don't tell you nothing and then they pass and then sometimes you hear someone's not doing so well, then they pass. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
I don't remember hearing much about him having cancer. I don't, so that's why I'm like,
I thought the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
you know,
I thought the
like
same thing.
he had this for a minute or what? What's up
Yeah.
with that? Like that's kind of where I first was just going to when I was reacting to hearing the news. But
Mm. Me as well. Me
you
as
know,
well.
cancer's been getting everybody, and
Mm.
it's taken a lot of people, man. So you know, R.I.P. to him because you
Mm.
know,
Still a human being at the end of the day.
human being and what he did between the lines,
Yeah. Come
man.
on, man.
Yo,
Come on
what
now.
he did, how he played outside the lines is something else. But how he played
Yeah.
inside them lines, fam,
Yeah.
whoo, I gotta
He was the
respect
juice.
that.
Yeah, he was the juice for a reason.
I got love for that. But
Yeah.
outside the lines, like
Yeah.
everybody deserves to rest in peace. You know, I think
Right.
that's just kind of like both of us agree in terms of blog giants. So, um,
Definitely.
yeah, it's just unfortunate, and I just really didn't know he had cancer or he was battling it. So, again, I just wonder how much some of these people are going through something either alone or they don't want the public to know and stuff like that. But I didn't know about the cancer thing, so that was kind of just a little weird thing for me. But R.I.P.
I'm
man.
glad. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I thought that was just me. Because, like I said, when I brought it up to somebody else, that everybody was like, "Yeah, I heard," and then kind of moved on. That's when I started noticing. I'm like, "Oh, I feel like this is one of those things." You know what I mean? It's one of those things where like black people just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I heard. Yeah, it's crazy." So, what we doing on Friday? Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like,
Right.
like, that's one of those nice things. Was like, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. One of those things. Like, so,
Yeah,
but yeah,
for sure.
for
Respectfully.
sure. Yeah, respectfully, for sure. But I was gonna say also, like I said, I thought that was wild though because you never know. Like I said, it brings me back to what we always talk about though. You never know what's going on in somebody's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people always want to appear like they're in their best self, or maybe how they were whenever they were in that previous spotlight, or people always just want to be seen in the best light. So people are not going to be rushed to tell you about their personal battles or I mean personal inner turmoils and things like that. What they're really more like, they want you to be seen as always. I mean, I understand. People always want to be seen like the best way. Like that's why makeup's like $1 billion industry. Like
For sure. For
like
sure.
for sure. So, but like I said, anyway, let's move on though. But like I said, prayers
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean, to the juice, man. To the family as well, because like I said, at the end of the day, you still lost somebody, and he was a father to people and all that. And but yeah, if I was Kendrick though,
Mm.
I might have said, "Fuck the big three though. It's just big me."
Ooh.
If I was Kendrick,
Oh,
I
if you
have.
were.
If I was Kendrick, I have so many questions about. I'm so glad you brought this up because you said, remember, I said earlier about how we don't really talk about the surface hip hop. And I said, I'm so glad you brought this up because this is right up our alley. Like, because this right here, this is, woo. And my man put the L next to it too. That's why I fuck with it too. I saw that. I was like, oh, my man put the L.
But you
Oh,
know, it's like not it's bigger than just Kendrick and Drake
of course.
and
Of
Cole.
course.
It's
Of course.
battle, it's culture. There's a lot of things going on right here
Of course. For
that's
sure.
worth having a little discussion about.
For sure.
So,
Um,
so yeah,
do
we
you want to
kind
do you
of
want to
we
talk about
built.
the surface thing or
Yeah. I was gonna just say I'm just
Sure.
so we building off of what's going on with Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. Obviously, we don't need to like
Right?
give y'all the first and second downs. Y'all should know those already. we're
Yeah,
gonna we're
facts.
gonna pick y'all up
Right,
from the third down.
right,
Um,
right.
and so yeah, so we're pretty much at the point where J. Cole apologized, and people are saying he could still be a dope MC, but not like the greatest, and all kinds of shit like that. I guess timeline wise, that's kind of where we at. But
Mhm,
um, in terms of rap battles, this is a big deal that someone's changing, kind of bowing out publicly like this after doing a diss track. Maybe not
mm,
just letting it fade off into the distance. Just
mm.
what if just he just let it go, and it just never was answered and faded away. Um, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of that? Like, what do you think? Do you think he should have apologized or not? What? Let's start there.
Mm,
We don't have to go too long on this, but this
yeah,
specific
the
part. But
apology by itself, it's weird though, because I it's a slippery slope with me because I always stand on principle as like at the end of the day, I'm a man first before anything, like really. So like if J. Cole really meant what he said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really rock with dude, really like behind the scenes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this really messed with my heart. Like, this ain't even how I'm coming in life. Like, I could respect that. The whole public apology thing like that, I don't know. Like, I probably would have called brother aside, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But like you said something, I had to come for you, but like I ain't even on that, bro. I rock with you, like, I don't care. But then even in that circumstance, though, I don't even know if you could do that because the way the game is now, somebody might record you and throw it on his
mm,
next diss track later on, like, you know what I mean? And then it'd be so crazy, and then now you just completely lost your audience. Like, I don't know. So, like, as an artist perspective, maybe it was a good idea too because you're getting ahead of it, like, and just being like
mm,
publicly just saying like, look, I don't even care, but like, it is what it is. My Cole fans
yeah.
going, but let's be real, Cole fans gonna rock with Cole regardless.
Oh yeah.
But because they know that's pretty much on brand for Cole to do some shit like that anyway. Like, if you've been to any
100,
Dreamville ever, like, you know what I'm saying, like, any
100%.
Dreamville ever. But but as far as the apology is concerned, like, I don't. Me personally, being old school, like I want to say that's not hip hop. Like that's not hip hop. Like it's crazy. But that's old school. Like I said, me being from the old school, that's not hip hop. So you highlight the question very appropriately when you said this new version of hip hop in 2024. What do you think about it? And I say, hey, I'm not in it. So my name is Ben, and I'm not in it. Like, hey, that's all. I don't think I can really have a fair opinion about something I'm not into. But like the
I get
music
that.
wise, um, I want to get to the fact that like the diss songs ain't even coming how I thought they supposed to be coming. They wasn't giving what I thought they was supposed to be giving. And I understand the art of war, the chess shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to go with the cool, like the little jab first, and then see who. I understand all that. I understand how it works. But I just recently heard the new the Drake diss response to Kendrick, whatever. Um, I'm whelmed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once again, like I'm like I
I
don't
heard
understand.
it.
Like I just heard it on the car on the way over here. I was like, let me hear that twice because I want to make sure. I looked at the cover to make sure it was still Drake. Like, this ain't AI or something. Like, because the like I said, I'm whelmed. Whelmed, yeah. But
Mm,
I don't
mm,
know. Like, I don't know. Like, he was rapping better when he was battling Meek Mill. Like, it was crazy. I'm not
mm.
understanding. He has, bruh. I don't, bro. This is like sassy aggressive, bro. I don't even understand this, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. The song, how's this song gonna be like? Drop and give me 50, like, and like, like, ain't that like a young Chris, a old Chris, one of them Chris songs? Like, never drop and give me 50. Like, I don't know, bro. Anyway, yeah, new beef, new rap beef. It's interesting. It's I'm watching it. I'm watching it unfold. At least we don't have to worry about nobody dying. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about. That's a plus. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, we don't have to worry about somebody being jumped at the Source Awards. We don't have to worry about no inflammatory remarks while somebody's accepting an award. This is the most like sleepover, build a four house pillow cushion fort like you could ever build. Like beef, honestly. Like, it's cool. They got it. Like, cool. And it's crazy to me because like these are the three best MCs in the game right now, which makes it weird because I mean, but they're not.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're not put. But they're not. But it's crazy. They didn't put Wayne in the conversation when they were having this. I'm like, how? Like, if somebody was saying Big Three and didn't mention Wayne, like, wouldn't you just like, if you were Wayne, I'm saying, wouldn't you just be like Big Three? Nigga, like, I think I had a
But he
song
don't.
called
But
Big
that's
Three
if
when
he
y'all was
cares
like
about
5 years
that.
old. He
He
don't
don't care
give two
about that
fucks.
now.
No, he don't give two fucks.
So
I
that's
understand, but
why
I'm
he
saying though,
don't.
like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, but it's just interesting. The whole thing is like this is this generation's big three. I understand it. Okay, this is like our version of Biggie, Jay, and Nas, pretty much. This is their version.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
I think
and
I think this is to me more like for Star Wars comparison. these are like a bunch of Jedi's who just got their lightsaber and they're afraid they don't know how to use it. They're still trying to like some of them realize like they don't want to cut the other one or like they're sparring with them, but they're just like trying to figure it out. And we all gotta watch. It's like they should be in some cave with Obi-Wan or Yoda getting this shit sharpened. Or that's what the mixtapes used to be, right? Those were like the mixtapes where you sharpen your saber type shit,
They're
right?
sharp. Hell yeah,
But
I don't know.
I feel like we're not gonna get nothing nasty, which is fine. Like
Exactly.
we don't need to get to Tupac level. Let Tupac be the nuke, and that's just the nuke, and we don't use that no more. Like we used it once.
That's ASAP.
Like
That's ASAP.
we used it
That's
once. We're not gonna
ASAP
use that
already though.
again. And
ASAP
then
Rocky just went full nuclear on the Future album and everything.
see what I'm saying? But
Why is everybody? I don't understand the whole gang up though. This is crazy. Like nobody said nothing individually. It was all sneaky, 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 sneaky. And then when one person said it, they was like, "Okay, you know what? Matter of fact, Drake had sex with my girlfriend too." Like, and everybody's like mad, like and saying stuff. We're like, like I don't understand. Like I don't know, man. This is like the weirdest beef I've. Like I said, I don't. This don't count as hip hop beef to me. Like, and then like what bothered me about this whole so called beef, the real thing that bothered me is the fact that nobody in the rap beef is trying to pretend to be gangsta.
mhm.
Not like, and they don't have to be. They're not. You know what I mean? They don't have to be gangster at all. They're not even trying. That's not even their lane as artists, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's all lyrical. It's gonna be all lyrical. Cool, cool, cool. Like, and then as soon as it heats up a little bit, you got niggas apologizing. Like, bro, like, come on, bro, this is weird, bro. Like, this is weird,
Trying
bro.
to figure it
Like,
out in real time. Like, oh shit, this blade actually hurt you. My bad. Yeah, I don't know.
mm, like I
But
said,
it's
I'm
like for
just.
me, it's like, what's the beef? Like, if and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you didn't have no beef in the first place, then why are you even making diss tracks? Like that's another thing. Like,
I mean, he did speak on that. He said if it's not on my heart like that, whatever. But
you made
I
one
don't
and put
lie.
it out
Yeah, like I'm like,
with your project. I would have just left that off.
oh, that's true.
Lucy. If I was still on the fence, take it up, leave it off, have it ready. People say, oh, he didn't address. Be like, all right, cool, and then drop it if I was still feeling that way. But
But another thing is like, how close
it's
are they
weird.
as friends though? That's my question. Are they? I mean, are they close,
How
close,
close
or
do
is it
they
just
have
like?
to be?
Well, I'm just saying, like, they ain't like close, like how, like me and you, we cool and shit. Like, it ain't like me and you get in an argument and shit one day, and all of a sudden, you just jump on a separate pod and be like, you know what, man, fuck this, phone, flame me for 7 minutes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then come back on the pod and act like nothing happened, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are they close like that? Like, where it's close, close, or it's like when they see each other, it's like, what's up with it? Like, you know what I mean? It's one of them, like, are we cool? Like, it's just was it one of those? Like. I don't know. I just feel like there's different degrees like of disrespect. Because if we cool, just like one of those.
Disrespect. Who's doing the
Like
disrespectful talks?
I would think it'd be Kendrick, but
Okay,
the
so
fun,
put
but
him, and who else? Because obviously J. Cole's not. He's not doing the disrespectful talk. If he's trying to battle, like the battles are
yeah,
trying to be just straight up, right? So
mm,
Kendrick, Drake, Future, right? Or no?
ASAP.
ASAP.
I don't know. I think they just threw Future in there because I ain't gonna lie. Like I didn't hear a bar where Future was dissing. He was just on the track, like which could be like a subliminal anyway. Like you
It
on
could
the
be all
track, but
these
they dissing me.
subs.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be all these
exactly.
subs. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like man, like I don't know. They say no, hit him up. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, exactly, exactly. But
Yeah.
that's the art of MCing. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish he didn't put that out, or just he
I
just
wish
should have
Drake
gone
didn't put
about it
that.
different, better.
I wish Drake didn't put that diss track out. You got to hear that, man. That shit was
I never
wild.
heard that.
Hey, you know what? You know what Drake should have did though? He should have came in on some future shit. Like I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops, like, and then like start a new song and shit because that's what the whole beef is about. Like,
Wow.
like you know what I'm saying? That'd have been like
Wow.
that'd have been crazy. Like that'd have been crazy. Sample future for what I mean? Like, ain't you like I don't know. I don't
Wow.
know the politics, but I'm saying like if you want to get like I
Wow.
mean, like I said, old school hip hop, like old school hip, like not all this other shit, like not this shit, whatever's going on, like whatever they got going.
You
Um,
wildin'.
I'm-
You wildin'.
but I'm saying, wouldn't that be funny though? Like that's a
Nah.
song you'd be like, nah, bring that shit back. Like, okay, okay. How many times did you hear? I remember I used to let you sleep on the couch. Now, remember that? How many times you hear that? Bring that back. I remember when you let you sleep on the couch. Like, remember how many times you heard that in the club? Like, not the club, but like that's what, on the radio station. They play "Hit 'Em Up" more than times than they played "In the Club" by 50 Cent. Like, come on now, man. "Hit 'Em Up" was on the radio station, bro. Like that shit was wild.
For a little bit. They,
Yeah,
and the club's still on the radio.
facts. It should be. But like I'm
Oh,
saying,
it
no.
is.
But I'm saying, but what I'm saying though, the first lines of "In the Club" ain't first off. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the club, get a little bit more mainstay, like you know what I mean, stay in power in the rotation because you know what I mean. When it's go, it's your birthday. Like you know what I'm saying. That's
In
gonna
the
stay a little
club
bit.
is, but that's not a diss record, right?
Not at all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I'm saying in the club. I heard in the club get like brought back so many times when that dropped. Like that's
Oh
the
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
comparison. That's the only comparison I had for "Hit 'Em Up." Like that's the only like "Hit 'Em Up" was
Um,
the you know what I mean. The bring back like was crazy. Like
yeah, especially at the house parties.
maybe H to the Izzo. Maybe H to the Izzo. Maybe that one.
Hmm.
But other than that, yeah, nah. But anyway, I'm off topic a little bit. But like you said, is there a deadline? Is there a time deadline to respond?
Mm-hmm. What do you
And
think?
in what regards to who? To
So,
Kendrick
yeah,
or
Kendrick puts
anybody or
something
anybody?
out Thursday.
Mhm.
What's your deadline that you should respond? And ideally, if you're not on tour, you should respond by what? The next Tuesday? The next Wednesday?
Ooh, see, there's levels to
2
this
weeks?
shit. See, I think there's levels to this shit though. There's
Let's hear it.
levels to this shit.
Tell me about
Because
these
check it out,
levels.
right? All right, because check it out, right? Drake was okay. I'm referencing the Drake and Meek Mill battle. Um,
Okay.
at the time, Drake was definitely already better in his career,
Okay.
Meek was at the point in the conversation of lyrical, like who's one of the top lyricists. Like he was in that
Hmm.
conversation at that time. Like, hey, you got to watch
He's
out
up
for him.
there.
He might be that next dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think when somebody like that at that moment, like, and especially at Drake's career, like when he drops if he drops a diss on a Thursday, you gotta do exactly what Drake did. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, you know what I mean? Do all that. Like whatever, all like launch the troops. Like, you know what I'm saying? Send in the, you know what I mean, launch all the nukes. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I already had these songs, like exactly like Drake did. Boo, 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 like you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean, like in that situation. But now I
Full
want to say,
clip.
like, yeah, on God. Like, but now I'm saying, but now in this situation,
Hmm.
now you're what, 15, 20 years in the game? When did he come out? You what, 20 years in the game, damn near, huh? Sheesh.
Oh, man.
It's been
Something
like
like
20
that.
years?
Almost,
Sheesh.
almost, if not.
Yeah. God dang. Sheesh. So my bad. I was just thinking about when he didn't have that beard. I was like, bro, he used to look so crazy. I was like, so I was trying to go back. But anyway,
Oh shit.
but no. So what I was saying though, but now though you've been in the game 20 years, like bro, like nobody's had the run you've had. You've done nothing touchable. Like nobody can touch it really. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mm,
So like when somebody like Kendrick, like who's pretty much like one of them ones, Cole, one of the ones. I feel like if they drop it, he doesn't have to. He doesn't. He's not obligated to respond on their timeline. I feel like he could
mm,
really. It depends though, because see, I think okay with Cole, I feel like he can respond anytime he feel like it. I feel like because Kendrick and another level, everybody's pressing it and trying to press it like, okay, he's the lyrical one that you got to deal with again and trying to make it like a Meek Mill thing. And then everybody's like, and everybody's on some Cole ish where it's like Cole, he's just artist and he's kind of just up in it because he's just dope as fuck, but he just happens to be in it. Like, you know what I mean? So, but like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, it's weird because like everybody talking about Kendrick, like they're trying to put it back in the Meek Mill category again. Like, bro, this man could end your career. And I think everybody want Drake to respond back quickly because they want to see Drake fuck up. They want to see Drake fall flat. They want to see him take a L because they haven't seen one. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be good. Like, it's not going to stop his career or do nothing, but people would love to just see it. Like, you know what I mean? So that's just public fodder. But as far as Kendrick is concerned, I feel that me personally, if I was Drake, I would spot whenever the fuck I feel like. Especially if I just heard the fucking response. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there is a deadline, man. I think
Hell
it's
no.
like I think definitely it's situational in a sense, but it's that's what makes it have no deadline either. Like it should be when you got time, when you're at your peak, the blade is sharp, then you strike. Otherwise, stay in there with blacksmithing, like
Yeah.
working
Or
on
do
that
what
blade.
I was gonna say, or do what I've been hearing rappers been doing, or Drake, like, you know what I mean, somebody saying something crazy. Make the diss song, just never drop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep making the
Mm-mm.
diss. Like, yeah, if you like, you know what I mean? Because I know me personally, like, I'm kind of a petty person a little bit sometimes.
Pettyweight champ.
Like, huh?
None.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm like, don't make me get on you. Sorry, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep it that way. Yeah. I mean, Petty Pendergrass will enter the building. For real. No, but I'm saying though, like if somebody irks me though, like I could be like, say I was at like I had a like when I was at my job, somebody used to bother me at work. We gonna be on a lunch break. He'd be across the room, mind his own business. He'd just be open a bag of Doritos, and I'd be sitting over there just hating, just look at him over there. Got the Cool Ranch chips too, nerd too. Like just mad, like just mad, like you know what I mean? Like, he's just mad, bro.
Oh my god, yo.
And I fuck with the Cool Ranch too. Like, you know, when you mad, you can just say anything in a negative tone. It just sounds bad. Like, but no, like, but I'm saying those are the when you feel like that though, go to the
Something wrong with you.
booth. Yeah, sometimes. Uh,
Yeah,
say
go to the
sometimes.
booth for sure. Go to the booth.
Go to the booth. Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause, proverbially, what we've been hearing is that Drake go to somebody else's girlfriend house. Like, but you know what I mean? Well, if you don't like somebody,
Mm.
go to the booth. Like, you know what I mean? Go say everything you want. And if that man say something crazy, drop that thing. Like, can you imagine if like I said, old school shit, if Drake just came out and was like, you know what, I got a whole record of just talking about everybody I don't like.
One of them's.
Bro, he's so big at this point in his career, bro. He could actually get away with all that. Like he could talk like I mean, I wouldn't I would keep it like a monetary level. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Got
Not,
you.
not nobody 500 million and up. Like you broke niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Got you.
20 million. Yeah,
Got you.
you 20 millionaires and down. Like y'all niggas. They call
League
that black and M's.
regulations. League
Yeah, yeah,
regulations.
yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Like
Bobby
league
Smurder niggas.
minimums. Right.
You
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah.
Smurder niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I
Interesting.
don't know. Like, it's weird though, because like I said, I didn't say it, but it's the thing is though, it's always heavy. Heavy is the head who wears the crown. You know, like when you're in the lead, you can't really take into because I mean, you can take into consideration what people do, but like or think, but when you're in the lead, man, you are in the lead for a reason because you set the
Mm.
trends. You did, you know what I mean? So you shouldn't really have to follow any set trend because you're there for a reason. So like I'd be damned if we get number one pod in the world and somebody's like, you know what? It'd be crazy if you guys just start wearing like this like Coca-Cola shirt because like I'll be like, nah, we've been rocking block giants. We gonna keep rocking block giants and you know what I mean? Appreciate the input, but we don't, you know what I mean? That's I understand, you know what I mean? So you gotta just, you know what I mean? Keep on your path.
Right, man. That's cool, man.
No, you brought
Think.
up another question. You said, do songs have to be mixed and mastered for a rap battle?
Yeah. Yeah.
For a rap battle
You
or a
know, like
hip hop battle?
when
Because
there's
that's different.
when there's heat in the streets, when shit's popping.
Yeah. Okay. So you're talking about rap battle then, like real
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hip hop.
Like
Because hip hop is like what we're talking about Drake and them. That's a hip hop battle. Like,
okay. Okay. That's a hip hop battle.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think
You're talking
I
about
think
rap battle.
if you got that kind of money and resources, then yeah, it should be mixed standard for them for sure.
Facts.
For sure.
Because like rap battles like when you're talking about like Freeway and them took over. Sorry, Jay Z and them took over Hot 97, and then Cassidy called in like, "Nah, fuck that nigga. You ain't be like, I'll see you tonight." Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Rap battle, like rap, like you know what I mean, like or you know what I mean,
That's
the
in
locks,
person stuff, right? I'm talking about recorded stuff, right?
no, recorded stuff, like even the locks Rockefeller or beef type shit. Remember even that shit when they
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like that type shit. Like that's to me that's still rap beef. Like you know what I'm saying that was not mix and master. These motherfuckers was over there jumping off the cup trying to remember their verse on a radio station and messing some of them up and just trying to like no I have to get these bars out now like and so my question was like do I think shit should be mixed and mastered and I was gonna say no because like I mean
Mm,
it's not a bad thing if it is, but I'm saying I'm not one that's going to be a stickler and be like, nah, bro, like, I can't believe you didn't have the. Because, like I said, I come from that generation where it was like, bro, you would go through anything to get that new mixtape. Like, even if you would be like, even if you heard like 20 minutes, where damn son, where'd you find this? Damn son, like you know what I mean? We went through, yeah, I come from the Napster generation, like. Come on, bro. Spend 5 hours download a song and it's fucking like, don't you break my heart. My achy, breaky heart. Like, you know what I mean? Be hella mad that Billy Ray Cyrus. Be hella mad. Shit like that. I come from that generation just to hear, like, you know what I mean? Be ahead of the curve, ahead of the wave, just to hear what that artist wanted to say. Like, and we didn't care if he was we didn't care if it was a live show when he said it. We didn't care if he was in a booth. We didn't care if he was on the
mm,
corner with his homies talking about it. We didn't care if he was talking about the song he was about to talk, like about this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like an interview about this shit. Like we wanted to hear that shit. So, like I said, I feel like healthy competition, or just hip hop itself when it comes to rap battles, bro, like niggas send that shit. Because the fan that's what the fans want. That's what the fans really want more than anything. And matter of
exactly.
fact, to me, I think it sounds a lot better sometimes when it's actually unmixed master because it sounds grittier. It sounds more like passionate. Like you really are standing on something. Like when you are just like, it's man, hold on, no. Like, can you imagine like? Because I think that's what fans are thinking about in their head. They're like, yo, like this dude dropped a diss track on Thursday. This dude dropped the response Friday night. It's not even mixed and mastered. I can hear his homeboy lighting weed in the background. I can I can hear people talking. Like, you're like, bro, you're like you could tell he's trying to get back to this quickly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would expect that more though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Because that's how that songs work. Like that's how like Wayne got the famous for the lighter flick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you heard like a chick's finger, like, you know what I mean? High heels clacking in the background, like on a dope ass bar when he's saying something about something, like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, watch the heel clack, watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's part of hip hop, like back in the day type shit, like original mixtape type shit. I remember that shit.
Mm,
That shit was lit. Man, that died out. That was crazy. I remember that. That
yeah,
was it. That
yeah,
was it.
man. I
But
wouldn't
what'd you
mind
think about?
seeing some. I was gonna
Yeah,
say I wouldn't mind seeing diss tracks come through on those little freestyles when they go on the shows, the I-95s, the Funk Flex.
yeah.
Go up there and spit it on. To me, that gets you up some levels. If you go over there and you can do that, I mean,
Mm.
you ain't gonna be making your money the same way, but yo, that's some ill dope for the culture shit. Like you can go out there, get a Funk Flex freestyle, and then that's your diss track. Ooh,
Mm.
I would love to
I'm
see
glad you said
that.
that though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you said that though, because you said it's gonna mess up your money though if you do it that way though. Which is funny though because you had another subject about how much money people are getting from streams and things like that. And I thought that was crazy segue. You just said it right there. I looked. I'm like, oh, this man cooking. I was like, he in his bag, like because that is the craziest topic I ever was thinking about because I didn't realize that there's a lot of people who don't really know the business side
Mm,
of the
music.
music, like, and it's not even about like crazy business. It's like
Mm,
the simple part, like you know what I mean. Like people always think like, all right, cool, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw some money at a project, and then as soon as I throw it on whatever right here, I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna get a million views, and here I am, like, and then to find out, let's say that even does happen, and you get a million views. Million views ain't no money. Million views ain't no money. Them splits, bro, and then
What they say
then
it's
the
forty
way
two
they break
hundred.
it for what? Wait, for 200 streams for one copy?
No, for a million streams, it's like 4,200 or something like that. That's what I saw.
Oh, $4,200. Oh, okay. I was doing the 1,500 streams count as one copy, so I guess we do the math on that.
Oh, you're going as a
Uh,
copy per copy.
I mean, we don't have to go that way, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I got you. I got you. I
no,
was just
actually,
going
no, what?
to.
No,
I
actually,
was
no,
just
no.
going
We,
by
we're talking about
cost.
because we're talking about money because we're
Yeah,
talking about how much they get, right?
cost.
So, I think it's a million. You said 4,200.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
it went
around
up.
there, something
I
like
thought it was
that.
like 37, like 35. Okay, but
No,
yeah, 40.
it's
Okay, cool. Okay,
yeah,
42. Cool. Now what? I bet. Like, I was like, now what? You spent probably about 30,000 for the song, like or the production, the album, all the shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, but no, but you brought up the question of actually, what did you say? Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
1,000 streams per year won't be wait. Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. So if you don't
Oh
have
yeah,
a
the
thousand
artist.
streams, you
Yeah.
you don't get your track in the pool to get the royalty money. So um, you have to have at least 1,000 streams on Spotify for you to even be eligible to get in the pool to get the money of the small percentage. So
Mm.
pretty interesting way to
Well, they're closing the gap on the artist and business side. That's interesting. They're closing ranks. It seems like they're really saying they're pretty much really saying fuck the artist like as much as they can. Like it's great. That was getting blatant.
yeah, I took it kind of as like, oh, these are like hobbyists and these are the artists. So I started to take it kind of like,
Oh, that makes sense.
why y'all
No, that makes
just
sense.
separating these people because they don't get enough streams, so you think they're not worth making any kind of the money? But damn, that's crazy. That's how
Yeah,
I took it.
but I mean, how I took it was that bro, like if you're really a popping artist, my dude, you ain't getting no Spotify money anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I mean,
It's
okay, the top five. There's like maybe a top five artists like the Young Boys back in the. Oh, Young Boy ain't getting no money no more. Oh, anyway, Young Boy probably still get some. But anyway, but like the Drakes, the Puffies, the Birdmans, the Waynes, the top five, top 10 people, the money bag yos, what I mean, the futures, like you know what I'm saying, the
hundred
Kodaks, like
percent.
them people, they gonna make a couple dollars. They get a stipend. They get a check. They they open that mailbox. They seeing something every month, like for sure. Um, but as far as everybody else, man, every other artist is really eating their money off merchandising and shows and other endeavors like features and things like that, like marketing, like walkthroughs, like they they done found some investments, real estate. They own businesses, like other people. They done found like they. I don't know. People not really checking on those Spotify money, like really like that as artists. Like,
Oh yeah.
um, I thought it was interesting because I think people have to realize nowadays that the rap game isn't nowhere near as what people thought it was like in the 90s, where it was like, what's that Diddy video or some shit where he signed Shine, got him two houses and a Benz and some other shit. I'm like, bro, it's not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing like that, like not even close. So I think nowadays people have to realize that they should be treating rap like a hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like girl who like actually like she do hair. She go to school. She just graduated college, but she cook food on the weekends. Like you know what I'm saying, and
She
she and
just
she work at
catering.
Walmart during the
Yeah.
week. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're like oh okay, like she got four hustles. Like you know what I mean. You got to think about it the same way. You'd be like yeah, I do cinematography. I rap. I actually I make beats. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, oh, I drive trucks or something. Like, you know what I mean? But you got to still do something. That's why it was funny when I saw that. I can't remember that rapper. I don't want to be disrespectful by not remembering your name, but he was a mailman and he had a platinum. Yeah, I think he got a Grammy or something like that. And he never quit his mailman job. Stayed as a mailman. Never bought a jewelry, all crazy cars and shit. Like just got his little check. Like you know what I'm saying. Still makes music. Damn, I wish I knew who it was. I'm gonna try to look that up later on. But it was funny because he was just sitting there in the mail truck, and they were like, "Yo, how come you don't do this?" And woo, woo. He's like, "Man, because this shit come and go. This ain't real life, man. Like I'm here taking care of my people. Like this is a hustle. It's part of what I do. Like you know what I mean." So I thought it was. They're like, "Why didn't you quit your job?" He's like, "Man, why would I quit a job that's making me money weekly? Like already, like you know what I mean? That's a
With
hustler spirit.
benefits.
Like, oh God, like I'm like that sounds dumb as hell. Why would I
Good
quit my
benefits. A
job? Yeah,
mailman?
for sure.
Shoot.
What? That's government. What the hell? That's USPS. Yeah, don't play.
Right?
Don't play. Do not play.
Right? I'm like,
Shoot,
come
they
on.
damn yeah, them in the DMV and do not play. That's surely. But yeah, so I was just thinking about what you said when you said what was so my response. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, there's different avenues, like just
Hmm. For sure.
like I don't know, like when I thought about, I kind of laughed when I saw the whole. I was like, oh, Spotify doing that now? Okay, like who's that affecting? Nobody. Like
Yeah.
maybe Spotify because they can actually like spend a little less money on the people who have to work on the monetize it, maybe payroll, like because it's like less people. Like,
Yeah.
mm.
I don't know. It's interesting, but
Spotify been doing some good shit though. They been, they doing like yeah, yeah. They like the new SoundCloud, ain't they?
oh
They
yeah.
gobble their ass up. They gobble their ass up. Like they doing a lot of. They doing on some big. They making moves. They making
Oh
moves.
yeah. Yeah.
My bigger question for you is, I was wondering with what Spotify is doing. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, this is way off track, but I was just wondering because remember when I want to say maybe a year or two ago, all the artists started selling their catalogs for hundreds of millions and things like that, and we never got an answer to what the why rhyme or reason was of that. We just know it's gone, and we just like, oh, shut up, bro. He got hundreds and hundreds, and nobody said nothing. And then I'm noticing Spotify doing things. I feel like music is changing in such a crazy dynamic way, like, and it's going to flip us on its head, and we're just going to be just, what I mean? The last to know is it's going to hit us like, boom, oh yeah, we're doing it this way now, and blah blah blah. Like, because like I said with that TikTok situation, with TikTok and Universal, I thought that was gonna be kind of resolved fairly quickly.
Quick.
Like, yeah, super quick. Like, come on, bro. Like, because you know me, I'm on TikTok too. Like, hold on, my bad, YouTube, but we on other platforms. Like, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? We're trying to get monetized everywhere. Um, but I thought it was very interesting how I was on TikTok. Like, I remember all the songs, whatever, woo woo. I remember going on there and trying to post something and then being like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna post on my own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the catalog is crazy right now. It's empty. It's bare. It's tumbleweeds. Like it's
Mm.
looking crazy. Like so, I thought it was interesting. I thought they for surely would have just like crumbled. Like okay, come on, or folded, I should say, and then like or acquiesced to the demands of Universal. But then not because I'm like, because how's Universal gonna get paid for they? You know what I mean? Paid for their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but Universal just said, fuck it, we're gonna make our own streaming service type shit and we'll get paid for just exclusive Universal artists. And I'm like, that's ballsy. That's
Mm.
ballsy. But they got the catalog to do that. And I think if they do that, maybe their other, maybe the other labels might be like, they'll start doing that too, or maybe they'll jump into that one, or and maybe and start making the social media platforms pay them, like what I'm saying, to be on, what I mean. So, and then, like I said, all that at the end of the day affects the artist in a tremendous way because that's another way to sidestep the artist, you know what I'm saying, and go straight to, out their hands because they don't know now all that money talk, all that double hand backdoor dealings and shit like that, all that money all that product going from this way, this way, this way, this way. Never once does the artist be privy to any of that knowledge or conversation where the money is even going to be funneled to because they're not getting a piece of that. They might get a actually they might not get a piece of that at all, actually, depending on the deal they signed. I
A
don't even think they
small
get there.
piece. So
Yeah, oh god,
they'll get
yeah,
something. They're getting a small
yeah.
piece.
I was thinking about that deal that Danny Kane was complaining about. Um
I don't know that.
that yeah, did anyway, just recently Puffy gave back everybody their publishing and shit like that. And honestly, it was the smartest way to give back the publishing because he just sold your publishing to another company. So whatever they reap from that, they pay you. So he sold the Sony, I think he sold the Sony Music Group, whatever, which is smart because now, okay, cool, I ain't gotta deal with you no more. You get paid your shit now. I still look player. I gave you your shit, but if you don't get a check or whatever's going on, you gotta deal with them. I'm absolved of the whole situation. But Danny Kane got a real dose of stream money, like what I'm saying. They were they sold a lot of records, a lot of records being sold, a lot of streams. But by the time it gets to them with the contract they initially sold, she was saying they only get $800 a month, $700 a month, depending. Sometimes only three or four. Like after such an illustrious career. So and that's just streaming. And that's if you sold millions of records. Back then that was still records back then. Remember that? That was records still back then. Like Okay, that's the only reason why that number has gone up exponentially. To be real with you, if you ain't never dropped a CD in these in these hip hop streets, your bag is gonna be a little lighter than most of these other people. Like people be walking around like, why is Usher always looking good, smelling good? And I'm like, yeah, he's back then. He's from the generation of CDs. Like I'm trying to tell, I'm trying to tell. Usher ain't aged a day. Like you know what I'm saying? That's that CD money. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my god.
But I'm not lying. But I'm trying to tell you, like, it's just crazy, like, because like for the newer generation, when they're trying to come up to my, yeah, I'm gonna just go in there and do a song, woo woo. Like that's why I just like I didn't I mean, I didn't care about the Spotify situation. I was just like, all right, bro, like it's still the independent route for most of these artists if they want to get a couple of dollars, like about for their craft. Like you might as well just keep it independent. Like with Spotify, like I mean, you could still be independent and put your shit on Spotify. So like, I don't know. I don't see like why that really would affect like any. I don't know. Can you tell me why you think it would affect like an artist? Like,
I don't know if it's gonna really affect, but it puts a like gate up for sure. So if you don't hit this threshold, you can't get money. Where even if you join and you get 100 plays a year, let's say that's the $2 check. That's still a $2 check that you're gonna get if that's motivation or not. You know what I mean? But now you have to have at least 1,000. So it's just interesting. It's not like I hate it or anything, or it's the devil. It's just I'm just like this is interesting. You're doing this and doing it this way, but I
oh no, I just thought it
kind
was
of
interesting that you brought it up like that because to be fair, um, even to be monetized on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, you gotta come with some streams. Like you gotta come
Mhm.
with some hours. You gotta so I'm
Oh
like
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I'm looking at it like I'm like they ain't even coming crazy with the number. They could have been like, man, I need 10,000 from you, like monthly listeners or something. Like they said 1,000 streams a year. Like you can get that by listening to your own music. Like that's crazy. A year, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I just like honestly, like I just don't. This is why I said in the beginning of the episode when I said, man, we don't really talk about music because the shit is frustrating sometimes, and also like it's on the surface of it. Sometimes it's just pure bullshit. It's like you just, I feel like a dog chasing his tail sometimes when I talk about hip hop. Like it's just crazy. It's like they
It's
don't fuck
just
with us.
bleak.
Like,
It's
you know what I'm saying?
bleak.
They don't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
bleak
don't
right
fuck
now.
with
That's
us
all.
as an
It's not
artist.
not not looking
Like
good.
you know what's crazy? If I was any other profession in the industry, I'd be like, man, hey, let freedom reign. I'd be any other profession, anybody besides the artist. You could be the choreographer and still get and be getting paid. Like you, the person who writes the treatment on the videos, that the videographer, like anybody but the artist. I, I, I ain't heard no, I ain't heard nobody. I ain't heard a stylist come out talking about, hey, you heard? I'm down to 800 garments on my weekday now. Like when I go to my clients, like no, like no, don't hear none of this. Never mind. Only the artists I hear is like, hey, her. And but it's crazy though because they put such a what's it called, a flashy, flamboyant image of an artist. So it's funny because you see rapper gotta have a mansion, gotta have a Bentley, gotta have I don't know $100,000 worth of
A
jewelry, gotta
rapper starter
have
kit. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the whole no, the starter kit, the flourish kit, and the I made it kit. That's like that's three different kits.
The
That come with three different
DLCs.
females as well. That come with three different females too, by the way, on your
Mm-hmm.
road. And it's like, but I'm saying I think it's funny though because like man, after all, we all know like if you're in that game, that ain't yours. You don't own that, and if you do, you definitely broke. Like you shouldn't have bought that. But the thing is though, the public doesn't see that. So what they see is like, oh yeah, you got money, you must be millionaire, millionaire, millionaire. And then they hear some like, oh yeah, you got to have 1,000 streams per year. They're like, oh, they ain't tripping because they're like, he's got millions of views, not knowing that most of the time these labels are doctoring these views and those streams don't even count either. We ain't even get down, we didn't even go down that road. You know what I mean? We didn't even go down that road. Like, but I think it sucks. Shout out Sheryl Crow though for using her music on commercials though, because I think I was at the beauty supply the other day. I heard Janet Jackson and I was like, get your money, girl. I was like, you know, go ahead. Not that Sound of Muzak version. I'm talking about really her, like you know what I mean, like Super Bowl performance. Her, like I was like, okay, yeah, Janet sold that. I ain't mad
Hell
at her.
yeah.
Yeah, as you should. as you should. That's why it was funny because I was with the boss, so I look over and I was like, and I'm over here like, lose control, like you know what I mean. I'm saying control. My bad. I don't know if I can sing the song. I don't want to get fuck up the
Yeah, yeah, no, I got
monetization.
no, don't do it.
But yeah. I was just, you know what I mean. I was just,
Yeah, you doing it,
you
you
know
doing
what
it.
I'm saying.
And
Yeah, you
then
know what I'm saying. And then my the boss was just over there like, yeah, what are you so happy about? I'm like, I'm actually more happy the fact that like this person's getting a bag. Like when you hear this, it ain't like that weird sound of music where it's all garbled and somebody just put through a synthesizer. Like somebody's actually getting paid for their music. Like you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter where it's at, how it doesn't matter. Like you get paid for your music. Like I thought it was so dope. Like that's what I was at on it. Like when they say, "Can you believe Sheryl Crow is selling her music for commercials?" I'm like, yes, these artists are broke. Like, and even if they're not broke, that's another way to get your bag off, get more of a bag off a song that you already created. Like, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
I love when I see an artist find a way to whoop the system. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can repurpose your song and actually, whoop the system. Like, we hear that all the time. Like, once the label finds out you can get away with that, they'll put it in the contract for the next generation, so you can't get a bag that way. So they can get a bag. You know what I mean? So they can take that. So while you still have it in your contract to go and sell that singular wireless little ditty, go on and sell that. Like whatever it is. Like for real. I ain't mad at it. But what do you think about that whole part?
what whole part?
The part about artists selling their music for commercials or trying to find a
Oh,
way to
the part
repurpose
like
their
the Cheryl
music.
Crow part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think that's what ties to what you're saying about people selling the catalog going all the way back. Like, I think people early on saw the numbers, how much is coming in on streaming, how much they're paying these agencies to do the administration, meaning make sure they call the labels or the Spotify's to get the check if it's not there on X date. They have to pay people to do all this. So
Facts.
if it's not worth all this money to do all this, it's gonna sell it. And I think the Sheryl Crow stuff just kind of like backs that whole theory. Like this is why people are selling their catalog. They're like, yo, I'd rather get 400 million right now than deal with spending a 2 million or a million a year just on staff to like make sure I can get my 40 million or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might just want my 400 million. So, um,
That begs the question.
yeah,
I don't
was
want
it?
to cut you off too much, but that actually begs the question. Like this is kind of a not a standalone question, but it's a question that kind of equates.
Yeah.
So the lottery, the California lottery, they give that same option. Would you rather like say you won
Oh,
$1 billion
a
or
lump
say you
sum.
won like yeah, so would you go with the 20 million right? Let's say you won like 50 million. Well actually wait, sorry, what's Cheryl Crow them getting? Like say 400 million? All right, so would you rather get the
Yeah.
would you rather get the 400 million right now in the lump sum, or you personally? I'm asking you personally. Would you rather get 400 million right now, or would you rather go ahead and just go and get that 4 million every year or something like that? With 20 years, I don't know the math on that. I think it's like something like that, maybe four.
I'm cashing out.
It's 400.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay, my man. I just want to make sure. No, go ahead. I just want to ask because I'm doing the same thing. I know I'm horrible with money, but I actually, like I said, I have a boss now, so I would be smart enough to just go ahead and give it to her.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not asking for the 400 so that I can spend it, but
Yeah.
in terms of value market, I mean, if I've been in the game as long as, let's say, Timberlake, I think he got like something like that, like 400 million or some shit, right?
Yeah,
Like, let's go,
yeah, he's doing good.
let's just go with him, his scenario, right?
Okay.
Like,
Right. Shout out
he been
Justin
in, he been in the game at least what 25 years now,
for
almost
sure.
30 years,
96. So yeah, almost 30 for sure.
almost 30 years. So
Huh.
Timberlake been in the game. He's seen the checks from back in the day, through the
Mhm.
2000s, through the tens, through the 20s, and realized the fluctuation of the value of music and everything. Right? He's probably
Okay.
seeing like, okay, I can give this to my kids and they can hold on to it. But if we're looking at this as art and you're looking at the value and the appreciation over time of this art,
Mm.
hand painting art is going to be more valued than like handmade scriptures or something, right? Like you know, just as an
Yeah.
example,
That's where you're going. Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure.
so I think that's kind of where all this comes into play for all that. Like I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say though. Like
Yeah, definitely. No, no, to me that makes sorry, that makes perfect sense. I'd rather hand my child maybe sorry, 100,000 or sorry, $100 million worth of stocks rather than $100 million worth of my music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
oh
I ain't
yeah
gonna
yeah
lie.
yeah
Like,
yeah
maybe,
yeah yeah yeah.
like, I mean, if we're
The
talking about like, you know what I'm saying?
value.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, well, we got this, you know what I mean? What do you call them? The SMHs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got 100 million in this, or you want that shells, bones, and seed rights? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I
Exactly.
got this
Yeah.
S&P, I got this S&P shit, or I got this sales bones and seed shit. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, don't need a rocket. You don't need a rocket science. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. So that's what I feel with Timberlake. It's kind of like that. Like he just looked at the value. He's been in the game. It's better for me to cash out because the value doesn't look like for music it's going up. Maybe it's going to be my kids, and music comes back and it's super valuable. And then if they've held it that whole time, how likely are you to have every generation agree to hold on to it, right?
Hello, hello.
So
We've seen it.
mon
We've seen
and
it.
it's your money and it's your art. So I could see why most people would want to cash out. I would cash out the same way.
Definitely,
Like I'll build
definitely.
them a legacy a different way, and they can handle it that
Yeah.
way. They don't have to do a music or
I
you know what
love,
I'm
you
saying.
cooking now. Ooh, my man cooking. Ooh, I like that. He said, I'll build them a legacy a different way. I'm glad you said that because a lot of people feel that the music is the kid's legacy. And I always felt like the music was my legacy. What I left you is your legacy. Like now, if you only left your kids some music, maybe okay, maybe that's their legacy. Like, but I thought maybe the name, the schooling I put you through, like you know what I mean, the play, you know what I mean, life. That's the legacy I gave you. Like you know what I'm saying, like. But that was crazy. Like, I'm glad you said that though, because like you know what I mean, kids say that they want that for the legacy. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
not the kid's legacy technically. In my mind, I could be wrong. Don't come for me. But in my mind, in the comments, like I'm on some like you wasn't shooting with me in the gym shit. Like that's just me. Like maybe you inspired some shit. Like, but like I
I'm
said, you wasn't
saying,
shooting with me in the gym. Like,
I'm
like
saying,
that's all I'm saying. Like me
I,
personally, like
I might be able to flip this 100 million in 4 years
oh yeah, quickly,
to like 800 million off that one,
quickly.
but just
And that's
giving it
you.
to
And here
some
you go.
giving
Here
it
you
to
go. You
some
get,
people in the
hey,
Middle East that want it real quick. Yo, here you go.
yeah, that shit is
Bada
wild.
bang.
What do you think they got planned, man? They got some cooking, bro. Like
Oh, they just
it's
trying to be
diabolical.
on the map, fam. They trying to make sure it's okay to come over and tourists and they got a lot of work, but their work this is part of it. I'm
Mm,
happy to see it, man. I'm happy
me
to see
too.
it.
I'm not mad at it at all.
I'm
And
mad at them peoples, even though we
me
had
either.
issues with them and shit. But
Yeah. Well, I like the fact that like it seems like they actually are trying to speak America's language. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're
this is
like,
what the world's interested in, and they're like,
yeah.
we want a
And they're
piece of
like,
that.
yeah, and they're like, you know what? Like, we're not shy about paying for it because I'm a firm believer in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know we come from I'm sorry, we come from a culture of colonization type shit. Like, but
Yeah.
like I'm more of a fan of like, you know what I'm saying? If I see it, I want I'm gonna put the money on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna play with you, I'm not gonna talk about it, I'm not gonna haggle with you. If I want it, it's coming with me. So like I'm a fan of seeing actions like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really focused on who's doing it. I just like seeing actions like that. Where it's like, okay, we want golf. You coming with us? No, we don't do that. 45 million. I mean, it ain't that hot over there like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some people changing their minds like quickly when they start dropping them dollars. Like, you know what I mean? They were like, well, like, you know what I mean? They was talking with the league about it. Like, come on, man! I'm telling you, on the summertime, they said they wasn't even doing it like that. Like, what they doing? Like, actually, I saw it. Like, I respected the whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta make it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But speaking of wait, hold on. I want to ask you one more question. I ain't gonna hold you about the yeah, about this question right here. When you said, "How can artists earn money from Spotify?" I thought they might have got my response from that, but I don't think they got. I don't think people might have got to hear what you thought about that.
Oh, I mean, you can only get money from Spotify from promoting and doing trying to put your music out, but it's obviously doesn't pay well. That's kind of what T just been saying. So
Yeah.
I ain't got much of a
Okay.
different take than T in terms of just like don't make that your main income source. Like obviously, that shouldn't be your main. It could be one of your funnels, but it shouldn't be. And I think if you're a creative in 2020 beyond, you need to be able to do multiple things. So um, you just understand there's going to be multiple funnels. It's never going to be just a big funnel like the old days. Like I'm just an actor, I'm just a writer, I'm just a
Mm,
director. Like no, I'm a director and a
mm,
cinematographer, an illustrator
mm,
and an animator. Like you kind of just gotta do it
mm.
these days, and that's just how it is across I think multi creative spectrum. So yeah, yeah, you got
I'm
no
glad you
difference
brought
there.
that up right there because you was cooking right there, man. Something I want to touch on that you brought up that a lot of people also, not art people, artists actually don't realize nowadays. Because, like I said, back in the day, it was you got a dope talent, scoop you up, throw you in a studio, man. Don't do nothing. You just sit there and rap. Like that's it. We got everything. Like no, it's none of that. Like, and I like the fact that you brought up the when you said like coming into 2020 and forward, you have to wear many hats in this field. Like I hear which is dope when you get established, you know what I'm saying, the workload will get easier. But like even in our journey, like I hear a lot of people throw out casual things when they're podding or some shit like that. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, tell brother clip that up and then give it to the thumbnail guy." And I'm like, "Oh, you got a clip and a thumbnail guy?" Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh, you got a guy. Oh, must be nice." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like even that pertains to everything in the creative field, from artists to whatever, even what we do. Like, like even at the starting of you know, what I mean, where we're at in our journey, we don't have a thumbnail clip guy, you know, what I mean, whatever guy, SEO guy, whatever they got. Whatever, he said hella shit. It was hella funny.
Mm,
He's like, "Yeah, we got an SEO guy, we got this guy, we got this guy," and I'm like, okay, well, in the start of your career, a lot of people don't have that. That's a lot of work
mm,
you have to do on your own. A lot of grind that you have to put into the game. Which I actually want to tell the artist, don't sleep on that. Like really relish in that time because not only do you get to be good at certain things, you can also spot when somebody's trying to pull a fast one on you by saying they are doing some work. Because you'd be like, nah, so that used to take me only an hour and a half. So how you got the new shit and it's still like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's always good to study multiple facets of the career or the field that you're in. That's all I want to say before we move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Judge.
Oh, it's oh no, my man's. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's hard being an artist out here, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, no, bro, sometimes you gotta put it in their face, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, for real.
Literally,
I
literally.
feel you. Hey man, like I just man. I just had I just wrote a 4-page letter to the artist right now, man. I'm trying to tell you, he right on topic, man. Right.
That's
Sometimes
hilarious.
I understand what it's like to struggle, man. Like I understand. But yeah, for you guys don't know, uh, man, I'm only laughing because man, I understand the frustration, man. We just came off the topic of frustration. I
Pressure
understand being an artist.
being a creative
Yeah,
artist. This
right.
is perfect.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes pressure bust pipes. Like you know
Tell
what I'm
us
saying?
about tell us about our German homie out here.
Okay, man. There's a man who worked at the Modern Art Museum in Germany. Sorry, I think it's a modern museum. Sorry, modern art museum in Germany. He was. I'm not actually sure of his position that he did work there, but he was an artist in his own right. There was
Hmm.
like it was a very prestigious actual museum. They had Picasso's, Van Goghs, that things of that nature, and what they say his work as well. So, so I don't know
From
how
his
it
right.
happened. Yeah, I don't know how it happened. He's been an artist for in his own right for let's say maybe 15, 20 years and he works at the museum and I guess he felt that his artwork was that level of, aristocracy. I don't know the word. I don't know. That level of just
Oh, chef's
being good. I
kiss.
know, je ne sais quoi, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like shit. But yeah, so he decided to like, you know what? Let me go and just move this painting right here, and then I'm gonna put mine up. And then so he just started showcasing his own art in the museum. And I thought that was just spot on for what we were talking about because as an artist, have you ever? No, I understood it completely. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and tell you the end of the result though. He got caught.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, for sure.
obviously.
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't sure how he got caught because they were kind of vague on that part. I was
Mm.
wondering if like he just moved the Van Gogh and then like just put his shit down and then had his shit right there, and then the next day somebody was like, "Yo, this say signed by Stutenberg." Like, you know what I'm saying? What is this? Like, and they were like, "Well, where's the Van Gogh? Was he stealing paintings too? Like, or was I don't understand? Was he putting the picture in front of the other painting and then defacing the
Nah,
paint? I
but
don't understand how.
I
Okay,
heard he
put me
I
on.
heard he found these like empty spots. So there's just
Oh,
like
okay,
nothing there. And all of a sudden
okay.
people were just like, that's weird. Like there's new art here. Like there's never art here. So there's like probably these spots probably near like the bathrooms and shit, just it's always just wall or texture. And this fool was like, oh, this is perfect to just put my shit up. This dude's awesome.
Like I said, I know. I'm saying like okay. Before I say anything, I need your take on that. When I
A
yeah,
on it.
especially
A
when
for
you
effort,
yeah.
yo. A for effort.
Hello.
I love that you tried this. This is hardcore. This is real artist shit. But I want to know if they got the CCTV of you going up there.
Oh,
Like
that'd be wild. I need to see that.
that's what I
Oh,
want to know. I want to see
I
that
need that
if
on
they
my
got
Christmas
that.
list. I need
That's
that on
got
my
to be
Christmas list
amazing.
for sure.
Telling Taryn Jerry the guard be like, hey, go get his lunch, and so you can be like,
Or even even reverse. The security team actually seeing you do it. Like, oh, is that Jerry? Oh, let's go stop it. No, 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 no. Let's see how this plays out.
right, Jerry, you need a ladder. I got that.
You go to work a month later. Did you know that he's been hanging paperwork? Word, that's crazy.
It's crazy. You use a ladder,
Oh,
huh? Because it moved.
I didn't know his ladder was in a different spot. That was crazy. That was weird. That was weird.
That makes sense.
I
That
just
makes sense.
yeah. It's all adding up now. It's
I
adding
should
up.
be a detective. Oh man.
No, you should be fired, fam. How does nigga put all these paintings up on your goddamn watch, bro? Nobody brought that up in the article. I kept waiting to see who got fired.
Like you
Nobody.
do, Tracy.
Like I was thinking, like maybe a security guard. I was gonna say like, and such was fired for negligence. Like, and I was like, bro, like nobody did. Hey, did bro even go to jail?
It's so like in they do in Germany they actually like let you go to
Investigate?
trial and stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm like they investigate.
yeah, yeah. They don't
Hey,
just
what's
throw you in a
crazy?
box before knowing unless you did something crazy.
I want to know. I want to know. Did anybody like? I never got a critique on the paintings. Like, were the paintings good? Like, did he get?
I don't think anyone really said. I think
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, no, because like I
that's
said,
what I'm
as an
wondering. Yeah,
artist,
yeah.
I'm saying as an artist, I understand when you be like, bro, look, fuck what that Drake come out with, nigga. I got that hot shit. Like, you know what I mean? Little baby who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. All they gotta do is just hear my ish. They gon' see it. They gon' man, let me put it in their face. Fuck it.
You put in their
Let me put it in their
face.
face. Like fuck. And you know what I mean? Put the little yeah, you put it in there, like,
Speaker.
yo,
Yeah.
yeah. Or maybe put a speaker up. Like, like
Mm.
can you imagine if he was just at work too? He just following people around like, like hey, what's the thing about that one? Yeah. He put his toe in that one, didn't he? Yeah, I see you. Like I don't understand how this would work.
I just imagine that's like Ebro's life back in the day. Just people coming up to him playing him shit. It's like, leave me alone. Leave me
Hey, that was
alone.
dope back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, not for us. Like, I mean, for us it was like, you know what I mean, but not for like the person who we were trying to jam a micro.
For the Ebros.
Yeah, for the Ebro, that sucked for y'all, but for us, that was dope. We were so happy to see y'all. I happen to got my shit on me right now. That's crazy.
Right
Like,
here. Keep
that's
the
crazy,
sleeve.
man.
Keep the sleeve,
And I got
fam.
to
Keep the
see. Yeah, I'm like,
sleeve.
oh god.
Keep the sleeve, fam.
No MP3, no fucking SD card, no YouTube back there. Just I got the whole, and I happen to got it on me. Oh no, it's
Oh
fake.
no. Oh, it's a
It's
double
fake.
TD. It's data and audio. I got you, fam. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. I was on it, fam. Oh, I was like, there's gonna be no excuse.
Hell no, he
It's a
said
data
data
CD and the
and
audio.
audio. He
You just
said,
put it in the
hey, man,
computer or put it in your car. It works. I got
that's
you, bro.
what. Hey, for those of
No.
y'all who don't know, bro, if you know, you know. That's wild, bro. For somebody to brought up on you with the fucking DAT files, bro. Nah, bro. One
Yeah, I got
stop
them
shop. You
data,
don't need
bro.
nothing. That's
You can hear it no
wild.
matter what. I got you on the computer or your car. I got you. I just
That's
appreciate it.
wild,
'Cause I
bro.
was pushing,
Like, if you know, you know, bro. Hey, shout out, bro.
pushing.
Like, hey,
No
hey,
excuse.
hey, y'all better motherfucker like and support. And bro, just my man's right here for that. Like, comment, and support my man's just for that. Back in the day, my man used to run up on him with the data file.
Thick
I've
CD, thick
never heard
as
of that, bro, in
the
life,
thick
boy.
ones, the thickies, boy.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I didn't want it enough because I wasn't doing that. Maybe I ain't wanting enough.
With the thickies, homie. The thick
That
disc.
nigga said, bro, like, pass this to your engineer, and then you go
Yeah,
actually hold in the car, and then look, my email's on the back. My email ain't changed. Look,
right,
if my mama pick up, don't worry about that. Look, my name is what?
right.
Tell her it's about business. Like she gonna,
Uh-huh. Just say Richter. She knows who Richter is, even though
yeah,
that's you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just
yeah, yeah, go. You know how I go. You know how I go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm trying to get like you. You know how I go.
yeah.
Man, being an artist, man, was crazy. Like I said, anyway. But back to the painter dude, man. Like I just want to say, as an artist, we collectively understand
Salute the
how
hustle.
you feel. Yeah, we understand, bro. Like, and let's be real. They only call it crazy when it don't work.
True that.
Because every time you find somebody who did something that was, and you know what I'm saying, that succeeded, people are like, how the fuck did that? Because you would never just think about go get shot 9 times and make a song, make hella songs about it, and then you know what I mean, just wear a bulletproof vest around. Why the fuck would I do that? And then make a song about how to rob people. Like
Takes a
at that
special
time,
person.
yeah, like that. Nobody, that sounded wild. Like that sounded wild. Go wear a
Special
band-aid on your
person.
face and go wear a band-aid on your face and talk about Air Force Ones. And they're like, what the fuck? Like that only works. I mean, sometimes you gotta sound crazy. Like right when you say it, like 20 years later, it sound crazy, right? Sound crazy. Well, hey, you know what be killing me about hip hop? Jada Kiss got hair for real. Like that's what be killing me. Like I'm like, he was bald this whole time on purpose. Like nigga walked out with a clean ass. Nigga popped out the party the other day looking like the weekend. Nigga, shit fucked me up.
You mad at something I should be mad at. That's what I'm dying. Like, I should be hella mad. But you were like hella mad. I'm just like, oh yeah, you got hair, dog, do that shit. You over here like, you had hair this whole time?
I was mad,
It's
bro.
like LL actually could really have hair. He just came out with some real hair.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jadakiss really the other day popped out looking like the weekend, bro. Like
Yeah,
his
you
shit
got the
was
little
all.
waves.
You got the little what's it called? Brush shit. Like get this shit off.
Mhm.
I'm like, this nigga Jadakiss better not come out with the raspy voice with the curls, nigga. Don't do that, bro.
Oh, it's
Don't do
happening.
it.
It's happening.
And I still respect it. But that was wild, like man. But like I said, man, I respect the artist, man, so much because we understand, man. Like
It's
it
hard.
takes a lot. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot, man. We understand. Like we understand, and we all. And I also want to say that we also understand why creatives are sometimes not all the way there as well, because sometimes you can't be all the way there because you know what I'm saying, maybe that's just your lifestyle and you know that's just part of your genre and things like that. But we understand just the grind to make your art something that can be monetized and you could live off and like that. You went through a lot of effed up shit probably anyway. Like so, like you know what I mean? So that probably added with you crazy. So we understand if you want to be 20 minutes late to like a little function, Lauren. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't tripping. Like, you know what I mean? Some of you, I mean, it's worth it. We love y'all. All the artists involved. Love y'all. Uh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, my man's. We got the sad shit out the way. I'm so man, I like man. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start leaving that sad shit off. I ain't gonna lie. We have to just love y'all from a distance. I ain't gonna lie.
Right?
That almost mess with the vibe at the end sometimes. You know what I'm
Right, it
saying?
messed it
Like,
all up. Right to a
yeah, we
halt.
be over here doing the cabbage patch, the snake. We like, yeah, man, we having a good time. And all of a sudden, like, oh, you heard about your man's? Like, not my man's. Not my
Blue.
man's. I know, right? For real. Wet blanket at a picnic, like for real. But like, okay, so this is something I heard that I thought was interesting that I thought I want to bring to the forefront as well. A secret bunker that was built under a major hotel in a small town that can house the whole Congress has been found, and the townspeople are upset. Thoughts?
Yes, I saw you bring this up. I guess I don't know why they're upset. And it's cool. I thought it was cool that they had this and that. I mean, I know they make these kind of things and they're there for people to be able to have contingency plans. And what's that Sutherland TV show?
24?
Dedicated Survivor,
Oh. Yeah, I forgot.
something
I
like
never
that.
saw it though. Yeah. I think this is dedicated. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
this
seen
is
it.
this is that
I wish
whole
I
lane right
watched
here.
it.
This is that whole lane. They show all these kind of things like, oh, there's a thing here. If this, so um,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
that's why I just
I never saw
wonder.
that.
Yeah. A lot of people like it. It's all right. But anyway, I just think
Was
this
it
is
as good as
some
the
of
Jack
that.
Bauer hour?
Oh no, man. I didn't like Jack
Damn.
Bauer.
You didn't like Jack? Oh, never mind. Next, he didn't like the Jack
See,
Bauer
yeah,
hour.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Jack is
shout out
my
to
man.
Jafar. Jafar
Jack is
loves
my
that.
man.
He was Jafar
Hey,
loves
shout
that.
out Joffrey Joe, man. Yeah, man.
I
Jack
ain't
Bauer,
messing
that's
with
my
that
man.
though.
Yeah,
I ain't
go
messing
ahead,
with
man.
it.
Damn, that's crazy.
So anyway, the fact that these they exist, I'm kind of like, yo, that's dope. There's one they didn't know about, but I just was more kind of like I didn't really catch why the town was upset, and I don't understand why they should be upset.
Right.
I don't was it like their tax money that bought this?
Most
It's not
likely.
like so
It
it
ain't
wasn't
come out
like
their
an.
pocket. It ain't come out the government pocket.
I mean, I think it came out the government's pocket, but is it the state
Well, yeah,
government or
but
is it their government? You know, that's what I'm like.
oh, okay.
That's what I'm
I
like.
see what you're saying. That's what
Like if it's a city in the state, and yeah, I'd be upset. But if that's just federal money and they built it on state property, then that's something else. But
shout out Beanie Siegel.
nuclear bunker, right?
Yep.
So there's no nuclear stuff in there. It's just to protect you from nuclear shit.
Nuclear fallout.
So
Yeah, for sure.
why can't we just? I'd be yo. If this was in my town, I'd be like, yo, we get access. This is dibs.
Right.
I'm calling beds.
And
I'm
dibs.
getting
He said
I'm getting
dibs.
this bed. I'm going down there like I'm getting this
He said
bed. This one's
dibs.
mine.
Right.
Like so, I just was like, yo, well, why are they upset? Like I'd be the first one down there. Like this is my bed. I'm gonna put my little
Right.
speaker right here for now. Okay, y'all. Cool. Right.
I need the XL room because I got that leg room. I need leg room on my
Yeah, I
situation.
got that outlet extender that makes it big. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got one of those. All right, I'm gonna just plug it in right now. I'm just plugging
What
it
about
now,
a
so I don't
generator?
have to
Because I
bring
got
it.
one too.
I don't
Matter
have
of
to
fact,
worry
I'm gonna
about
start.
bringing it. I just brought it.
I start bringing a decorator. I hired a guy. I'm
For
gonna have him
real.
come in.
Wallpaper.
We could actually stretch this out. Actually,
For real. I'd be up in there
I'll
like
start bringing a
that.
decorator for sure. Why is this?
Yeah.
Why is the granite tops on this? You bullshit with this bullshit metal. I need granite on mine. Like
Yeah. Y'all can afford that. Come on now.
that's crazy. Now, when I saw that, like I said, I was just like you. The only thing that was confusing to me about was what they were upset about. Like, because it wasn't to me. They never said what they're. Sorry, they said they were upset about it being a secret. So, what I was, yeah, hello, I know. This is why I had to go look at what town it was, and I was like, oh yeah, population of black people 4. Because I was like, well,
Woo.
I was like, bro, like,
That's one family.
I know, right? And they trying to move too because they ain't invited
Mm-hmm.
inside the bunker. Like, you know what I'm saying, because
Right.
like no, but the thing was like I think what they're upset about, which they should be upset about, is that it can hold all of Congress. They didn't say shit about one citizen of the town. So if a nuclear something happens, they're not rushing any of those people in the town in that bitch. No, we have enough for Congress. I don't know
Yeah.
about y'all. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what they're upset about. But like I said, I don't like I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're black, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know they've got like 12, 13, 40, 50 of these, and I still ain't got my invitation in the mail yet. So, um, sucks that y'all found out about it in 2024. Um, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. Welcome to being black for like I guess your town felt black for like 2 weeks. I don't know.
I
Like I
mean,
don't know. I don't know y'all.
it's a 4 hour drive, so I'm guessing the idea is if they hear there's a nuke coming to DC and they have the 4 hours, they can get
Yeah.
to here.
Right.
and I get it. Like, yeah, it'd be great to have one for this for the town, but the town population keeps growing. Like, I don't. I
Mhm.
just don't. It just that'd be like impossible to do.
Man, look, what the
But
town need to do is when they find out some shit like that, is come up with a plan to get themselves situated. Otherwise, they're gonna be looking like the first scene in Terminator 2. That's all I'm gonna tell you. The government is not rocking with y'all. Like, you're gonna be looking at the first scene. That's all I'm
exactly.
telling you. So that's all I had. Like, I only want to bring that up because, like I
Yeah,
said, I was like, bro, yeah, your outrage is of the secret. I was like, that's where that's where the outrage stems from. Like, we didn't have no. Okay, no, y'all got it. Anyway, like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you ever
You
hear
can
some shit?
tell me.
Yeah,
Like, all
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. You ever hear some shit? Like, sometimes I see society. It'd be like, well, you never had a child, but like, you ever tell a child something and then watch them try to wrap their mind around it, and then they get the worst part, like the wrong part of it, and they try to say something. Oh, because of that. You're like, sure. Well, anyway, the answer's still no. All right, cool. Like,
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how I saw it. Like, with a parent goggles. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, how come you didn't tell us? And I was like, oh, so fuck the whole we don't care about y'all. All right, cool. Anyway, next. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. Y'all got it. All right. Shit. Either way, you found out. Like, you know what I mean? All right, cool. Like, however you find out is fine with me. Um, Oh yeah, not I saw this other thing that I thought was crazy, right? Because I be sitting in this damn chair a lot. A study that came out that said slouching turns out it doesn't mean it's bad for you. This shit is wild. No, no, I know this is wild, right? No, man, the crackpots be cracking. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy. Like, I read the whole thing. Too. It was a long ass study. They had to it says what it say? It says ergonomic chairs is a so saying ergonomic chairs could be a waste. They like I said, I went down the whole rabbit hole with them. Um, they said crazy things like having great posture came from the old times of like differentiating the middle class, oh, sorry, the richer class from the poor class. So the poor people used to always have bad posture because they were known for working, and then the elites would always stand with higher posture because I'm like, okay, they had everything to talk about psychologically and what's the word cultural wise. I didn't really hear too much medical shit like when they was talking about it. So they really pretty much talked about why we hold having straight posture in such a high regard, but they didn't really talk about the medical part of it. So I just wanted to ask you, as somebody who has been sitting in these chairs and been at computers, and I don't know, like, do you have the ergonomic key? Do anything ergonomic in your situation? Do you have any problems or like you know what I mean? Like, I just that's want to ask you, what you think when you hear some shit when somebody says, slouching ain't bad for you, probably genetic, probably your back and shit.
I don't think being in any position for a long time is good for you. Standing, sitting.
Facts, I
Um,
agree.
so with that in mind, that's kind of just like my take really on that whole situation of like, I mean, I sit at a computer all day, but I got a desk that can stand up, so I do that, take my
That's lit.
breaks.
That's lit.
Um, I'm just, I just try to be conscious and aware because I don't know if it's a slouching thing that I'm worried about. It's more just not feeling good. You know what I mean? That's more what I'm worried. I just don't want to sit someplace and then not feel good tomorrow. Like, okay, if I do this, I've been not feeling bad tomorrow. Cool, I'm gonna keep this up. Okay, you know that.
Okay.
So I've been just more listening to my body, trying things and seeing.
I was waiting for you. Go ahead.
You know what I
Waiting
mean?
on
Just
that.
seeing what works, what don't work, and then kind of moving from there. But I mean, yeah, I've been on a computer for years, sitting right. So I think slouching is kind of obviously going to be normal for me. But make sure you go see a chiropractor. You do these little maintenance things. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be every month or every week. But go twice a year. Once every 6 months, go once a year at first. Just um, I don't know about ergonomic. Remember those keyboards were ergonomic and they were like curved in and
The solving thing, or the solving thing, or those things that look like this,
yeah,
that are
yeah,
like
yeah. They're
this
like curved
part and
in and
shit. Yeah, that shit was
I don't
crazy.
know if
I
that
hated that.
stuff like yeah, I don't know if that stuff
I
like
hated that shit.
really helps or not. Because to me, again, it needs moderation. You shouldn't be typing for 4 hours period in any position. I don't think anything is
Facts.
gonna help. Um, I think that a caveman looked slouched and they weren't on computers.
Well, I mean,
You
they
know,
brought
like
it.
the,
That's what they brought
you know
up
what I'm
too as
saying?
well. So, yeah.
I think I have a feeling it has something to do with the gravity that we don't even know about. Who
Mm,
knows? Maybe
mm,
that's just us dealing with the gravity pull. We just who knows?
I know,
But
right?
you know what I mean?
Or
Like it's
maybe it
one of
could
those
be
things.
because of stress. I don't know. Like,
Could be
I don't
yeah.
know. Like, I mean, I didn't know he's gonna. I didn't know he's gonna get that deep with it. I ain't gonna hold you. That was crazy. He said gravity. I was like, okay. No, because I mean that does open the door though to what I mean, vibration and frequency and things like that. Like what I mean, because let's be real. Somebody just told me yesterday. I said no, not yesterday. Today, my neighbor actually was like, "Yeah, man, I just was calling you from the window, and you didn't hear nothing, like, because I have my AirPods in, I'm listening to music,
Mhm.
he's like, "Bro, you," and he's doing an imitation of me and shit. He's like, "Man, you just over here like this, hella happy, just walking." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm thinking like maybe vibration, energy, like you're happy, you're up, you're doing this. If somebody's yelling at you or scolding you and talking negative vibration, maybe you're just feeling like attacked, like you know what I mean, just you know what I mean.
Shelling. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That opens the door for a lot of things what you were saying. But I want to say the biggest thing that you said that hit me going back to our B-boy history is the fact that you said something that we had to learn and identify with very quickly when we were breakdancing. And that was knowing your body. You had to know exactly where your body was at all times in the vicinity of other people, and that's a crazy art that like I'd be surprised that people can't even walk normal and not bump into people. That's just like I'm like we used to fly in the air, and I know if I fly this if I hit this air flare right here, I might have to go to flare or windmill because I might kick this motherfucker over here. Like, and you know that when you're over here, like you know what I mean. Like before you even hit the move, you're like, okay, before I go, all right, you're looking over there, like you know what I mean, like. But I'm saying, like, I thought that was dope though, like how you said that though, because that goes to knowing our body. Like, we were trained to do that like at an early age. Like, bro, like I have a little crink in my thing. Okay, I'm not doing 90s, but I'm gonna try to do a little something else. I'll do it like you know what I mean. So we learned how to adjust and be in tune with our body. Like so, I would say that like even now, I don't have the best posture at all. Like sometimes, but I will catch myself and be like, oh shit. But like my thing is though, I would want to go with what you were saying. Like, hey, doing anything for too long could be bad for you. I listen to my body. Does my body say, hey man, maybe you shouldn't pod today, or maybe you shouldn't you know what I mean, get on stream today. Okay. Then I'm doing something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's a lost art that we need to really bring back with people, like just getting in tune with your body. Because sometimes being in tune with your body is more important than even uh, going getting a checkup with a doctor. A doctor could be like, "Hey man, you need this, woo woo woo," and you be like, "Okay," you just blind faith, just go off what he says. But if you know your body and be like, "Man, I've been taking these pills for 3 weeks, man, and they still making my stomach worse," and he's like, "No, what it is, I got to change the dosage." Like, you're like, "No, this don't work with my body." Like, if you don't know your body, like you know what I'm saying, you could like, I mean, you're susceptible to anything. So, like I said, that's why I thought I would bring that up is because they brought a lot of not propaganda, they brought a lot of history to support their hypothesis, everything except medical facts. So that's why I was thought it was crazy. I'm like, okay, so let me ask somebody who I know who's been around computers for a while, like a long time. Like, so I was like, let me see if that might even sound somewhat valid to somebody like who might go through some stuff, like and I like the answer you gave me though. I mean, I was like, man, I don't know. I don't do anything. Like, oh, long I stand up. I know my body. Like that's
Like
that's
yeah.
yeah, that's an answer you're supposed to say. Like, I know my body. I don't do shit like that. Like my body won't let me. Like, it's
You're not allowed.
like for
Going that
real.
quick.
I like that. That's what's up. I actually had another topic that I wanted to bring up, but honestly, I didn't want to bring it up anymore because I felt like that was a little more true crimey, and I didn't really want
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really want to. I went down the rabbit hole with the topic sounded dope, so I was like, "Oh, let me get in my bag and see what's headed." And I was like, and I started getting in my bag with it, and I was like, "Oh, this ain't really what I'm on." Like, I'm like, I mean, not on this platform at least.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly. I was like, yo, this is. Are we doing one of these?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is
It's
this? Like,
like
it's
for those of you guys who
this
don't know, and for
ID
one of
check.
our listeners, I have a true crime channel that I also have as well. And so when I put this topic on the probably when I brought this topic up, I'm pretty sure my compatriot was over here like, bro, are you on the right channel?
Doc, right, Doc?
Yeah, right. I was like, oh shit. So y'all was going through the refresh. I was looking at that. I was like, ooh, we tripping. But so yeah, we'll definitely leave that off. But I definitely wanted to open up something with you and our listeners about is our marriage segment. I actually saw some
Marriage
comments.
segment.
Yeah, I have or marriage relationship segment. Like I actually
Okay.
seeing some comments. We get a lot of comments in the what are we areas like the ancestry, the things we say about certain things. Like it's funny. So I actually thought like we had after our last segment, I was like, you know what? We had some cool response on it. So I was like, you know what? Let's bring up some random things that just, you know what I mean, maybe people might have on their minds about relationships or marriage, like when you're in a real serious committed relationship. Not that old, not that old. You
Here it
know, what I mean,
goes.
what do my grandparents used to always say? Not that I'm playing house shit. Not that like if
Damn.
we talking about that we no, we gonna keep it fair. We gonna keep it fair, you know, for our audiences. We gonna keep it real fair. We're talking about 3 years and up. That's it. You know what I mean? Because it's got to be 3 years and up to be serious, don't it? In my opinion, 3 years.
I think it depends on your age. If you're in your 30s and up, 3 years is yeah. If you're in your
Mm-hmm.
20s, you can go five.
Mm.
I'm gonna say you can go
Not.
five. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're younger, you
That's
got a little
real.
more
That's real.
time.
That's real. Hell yeah. You can better longer.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's
You
why I
got
don't like
time.
using the. There's a number based upon the phase.
Yeah, my
You know
bad.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's real. That's real as hell. That's real as hell. And if you're somebody under 18 listening to us, man, just buckle up because we got some advice for you.
You
But
got a lot of life. You got a lot of life
yeah,
coming.
oh yeah. But I was gonna actually throw a softball one out today because something was happening in my situation. Um, so I wanted to actually yeah, just throw this one out here. Do you let your wife take out the trash?
All right. First off, the way you asked that question is already
I know,
telling.
right? Why did I even say that's crazy? As
Do
soon as it
you
came out of my mouth.
let your
Yeah, that's
wife?
crazy. That's
First
crazy.
off,
That's
I'm gonna
crazy.
just
I
step
know.
over that
You can't
landmine.
let yeah, you can't even thank
Nah,
you, bro. Thank you,
nah,
man. Thank you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like I said, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm reading it while I'm saying it too. I'm like, is that how I typed that in the? Oh, okay. Like, all right, yeah. Go now. Go ahead though. Go ahead.
yeah, man. Nah, nah.
You gonna win this one? You won
Being
already.
being with somebody for a long time, man.
Yeah.
I'm just watching for the landmines, and that was one of them.
Woo.
So,
Yeah. Facts. Ooh.
so
I'm a
there's
rookie.
no letting. It's
Rookie.
more of like I pretty much take out the trash. The only time she does is I'm not here.
Mm,
Um, I'm out of town or whatever. I'm like really sick or I'm messed up and out of it. But it's
mm,
dire and rare. It's just one of those things I do. But I think it doesn't matter. I think if a woman wants to take out the trash, like it's fine too because it's. I think you start to get into a slippery slope of like this whole like she shouldn't do it. That's a man's job. And because I'm
mm,
like, are we gonna go down that road? Because then I have some questions I wanted to ask you if we're going down that road.
mm,
But what I don't know.
mm.
So when you ask that question, that's my answer. But what about you?
Okay.
Do you let your wife take out the
Mm.
trash?
All right, cool. So, first off, I want to actually find a way to I was like
Nah,
find a way to backpedal my foot off that landmine.
you
Like, you
could
know what I'm
just say
saying?
no. You know they'll let.
Yeah,
Just cancel
yeah,
the
yeah,
let part.
yeah. No let, but not because no. The reason I brought this up is because that opened the whole conversation about men and women dynamics and shit like that. So that's why I thought it was dope. How even when I wrote it out, I guess I didn't get the conversation all the way. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't pick up what she was putting down.
Mm.
um, no, but I really did though. I really did receive what we talked about. So I thought it was funny though because in my family, just old patterns of, hey, the woman, she cooks or whatever role it is. Like I think it was like passed down from my grandfathers back, you know, what I mean, to new generations, to all the way down. It's I don't know what the woman's job is. I'm not saying that they have a specific job and they should have a job, but I know that they don't take that trash out. The man better get your ass up, take that trash out. I don't know what it came from. I think maybe because in Alabama they had a long driveway and there are animals out there. I don't know if it, how it translates to now, but yeah, but I thought it was
Makes
funny though
sense.
because yeah, for sure. But I don't know like how it translates now, so that's why I thought it was funny because for the past I think couple weeks, right, I just always had a little side eye, like because okay, first off, I've been telling her, I got it, don't trip because you know what I mean the situation's on the way to the car. So I'm like, I'm on the way to the car, I'll just grab it, take it, you know what I mean, no big deal. Like you ain't gotta do anything, like you know what I mean, no big deal. So it just so like then I'll just be, you know what I mean, I'll be potting with you, I just look over and I just see her walking past, and I'm like, is it am I not moving fast enough? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like a goof, or maybe like a smart husband. I brought it up. I said, "Hey, like, was it? Am I not moving fast enough on a situation? Because I got that for you." She was like, I don't see a problem. Like, you're busy. It's smelly. Trash is right there. Like, I just
Mm-mm.
like I'm gonna take the trash out. Like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't have to cook every night. Like, you cook. Like, I don't do this. You do this. I don't do laundry. Like, we do both stuff. And then she's like, and then she's just saying, like, I'm not gonna get all into the conversation, but it's interesting when you have that relationship with somebody where you can come into a conversation with no ego and not being scared of reprisal in a conversation or backlash or what you feel or think. So, and it gives you another opportunity for somebody to be vulnerable and have a great dialogue, you know, a healthy dialogue. So we had one of those, and I thought it was funny because like there you realize there's so many little things that happen in your past that you carry with you on a day-to-day basis that you don't even realize. Something that maybe not even been told to you, something that you've seen, or something like, you know, repetition is like one of the biggest forms of keeping something in your repertoire the longest. Like, so if you've seen this behavior for so long, that's going to look normal to you. So I thought it was funny because we just had a good talk about reflection and sorry, about reflecting, about looking at things, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then that's another reason why I laughed about it because I came in here because I didn't want to forget it. I want to come in here and you know what I mean, put it on the doc and be like, oh, I can't wait to talk about this. Whoa, whoa. And then I came in here and then still wrote it like that. That's what made it so crazy. I'm like, I didn't hear nothing. Like, I didn't hear nothing.
Oh my god.
That's why I
So
was like, you know, that's
that's
why we
why the
gotta keep having these
context.
topics. Exactly. But I'm saying, but that's why we gotta keep having these topics because, like, everybody I want to say is always growing and evolving. We're all work in progress, especially if you are traveling down the road of life with somebody else. You both are. So, I mean, you guys want to make sure you guys grow with each other, not apart from each other. So, but it's just funny though when like I can tell that right now. She gonna laugh. I'm like, man, I heard everything you said, and then and then wrote it down. It was super wrong. It's just funny to me. But yeah, well, we already pretty much said your piece. But I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to add on to what I said.
No, man. I don't like I
Why you
don't
doing
like
like
the
that?
I don't like the whole like set goal set thing like set role thing like
Yeah, facts.
when it comes to like being real like sometimes it's just the time like she said it stinks she could wait for you but she could wait and just have it stink or she could just go do it and not stink no more and know like she ain't got to be mad at you because you didn't do it when she want you know like that's
No, I
just
agree.
mature dope shit so
Yeah, I agree.
salute to the boss, but
Yeah.
I think that's how it should be, man. Like, um, I know some dudes that open the door for their ladies and every time, and that's cool too. I mean, I definitely think it's different out here in the heat in the summer, but um, I just think also some people like I was talking to you about this. It's time and value. Like
Mhm.
it's Nice if
That's
I
true.
take that extra time to go around, open the door. You sit in the hot car waiting for me to come around, and you know what I mean, or I go start the car, get out so I can get out and let you in. So you know what I mean, like all that stuff is just time where it's like, is that time spent together? Is that time not spent together? But um, same thing with the trash thing, like right, like
Yeah,
it's just
different.
time for
Yeah,
me.
I
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. I
That's
mean
kind of how I
different.
see it. I always look at it as time.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
No,
I was
I know
just
like
trying to just.
yours makes like see I was gonna say yours makes sense though because I know first off you're a time guy, but also you live to where it could spike to 115, 120 degrees like and like that like you know what I'm saying. So like if you're when I hear you say no, I don't open no doors for her. Cars unlocked. We got to get in and get pushing. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Get
That
the
makes
AC
sense
on
to me.
ASAP.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Like, I mean, now if you lived in Alaska, the same shit would make sense to me. You got to get in there and cut the heat on.
Get the
Like,
heat.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. So, like, I don't know, little things like that. Like, um, I don't know, little things like that. Like, I open the door. I want to say, when I
And I'm not.
remember or when I notice.
I'm
Yeah,
not mad
I'm
at
saying,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
me either.
yeah,
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 yeah. I was saying, like, even for me, like, because I want to say when I first started courting, the boss, like, you know, like she was even surprised. Nobody's ever done this for me. Like I would go to the door and she'd be looking at me like crazy. Like, why are you not just going to your door? Like she would tell me, you're wasting time now. We gotta get to the freeway. Wade said we got 35 minutes till it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I don't know. It's like I said, that's why like I like bringing this topic up because I want to hear what other people want to say or what they think or what they're going through because no
100%.
set relationship is the same, no set couple is
Exactly.
the same, no set person is the same. We can go me, you, sorry, my relationship, your relationship, and 10 other people's relationship could go through the exact same thing, the exact same type of day, the exact same type of time, the exact same type of way, and have 10 different reactions and 10 different results. Like that's why like bringing stuff up like this, you know what I'm saying? Because like maybe somebody else
100%.
might hear it and be like, "What? That's crazy." Because I will, and I want to hear what they want to say, you know, like so
Mm,
that's lit.
yeah.
But I'm glad. I'm like I want to bring it because like honestly, like I feel like I could be wrong, and this
Hmm.
is no shade on nobody else. I feel like both of us are at different junctures of our relationship journey. So it's also dope, like because I feel like you have a healthy relationship, and I feel like I have a healthy relationship. So I wouldn't say perfect. I would say healthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a
Healthy.
difference.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
don't get
Yeah,
it
yeah.
twisted. Like people always say, oh
There's a
man,
landmine. There's more
yeah,
landmines. He got
yeah,
the landmines there.
exactly. Yeah. I'm like, no, healthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like cool, like, you know what I mean? Because like if somebody might have a question about maybe what they're going through or something, like maybe we could field it up and and dissect it. And so just want to
Oh, yeah,
open
yeah,
another
yeah.
avenue. Just open up
For
another
sure.
avenue for our listeners, like go
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand, like 'cause when I was y'all age, I was trying to figure it out. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out.
For
Shoot,
sure.
every day.
Let
I just
us
blew
know,
up
man.
twice. I just blew up twice trying to be nice. I just stepped on three landmines. Three landmines. Blew up twice trying to be nice. but
Bars.
but yeah, I know, right? Oh, but I was gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't know if we want to hit on this TV segment. I'm gonna need some time on this one. Riskel and well, I ain't gonna lie, T-Burn ain't ready.
Oh man.
I
Yo, it's all
know.
good. Let me just get in and out real quick.
Okay, Cisco, go ahead, kick it up, Riskel. Hold on, let me get my man
So
Riskel in here.
I got you. So
Let's get it
um
here.
I smashed through Superman and Lois, finished
You
all three
smashed through it.
seasons, smashed through it.
Ah.
3 seasons in the books. I think they're working on season 4 or something. So when that
Mm.
comes, and that's going to be the final season, they're writing it as with a closure. So um,
Mm.
looking forward to that. It's a CW show, so you know what you're getting. But now I can
Mm.
jump back on Shogun. Now I can get back on
Mm.
Shogun because that's done. So I'm gonna be back on
They
that this
finished it?
week. No, no, no. I'm now that Superman and Lois is
No, I'm
done
saying
and
they finished the whole
Shogun.
season of Shogun.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Shogun's done, done. So it's
Oh.
time.
I
It's
was waiting
time.
too. Yeah, they're gonna week to week me on that one. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So that's pretty much next on the agenda. My wife's on a work trip all week, so I'm gonna knock that out, and I should have
Mm.
some more next
Mm.
week. Catch up
Potter's
with you, and I
Parade.
might sneak this Reacher in.
Oh, that boy
I
cool.
don't know.
That boy cool. Oh, we
I
popping
don't
out
know. I
two
might
clips.
put the
Oh
silencer on,
shit, he
man.
popping out two clips. He's gonna bust two clips off.
The Smurf Amazon account. I might have to
He
use that
said,
one to
"Oh,
watch it so she can't
oh,
see.
yeah. Oh, that's how." It's grimy in the house. Hey, it's grimy with the TV
Yo,
war.
hey Mo, can I use your login for Amazon? I'm gonna watch Reacher under yours. Thanks.
Oh
She'll
no.
never know.
Oh no. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. See, we gotta bring that up too. The TV wars the TV
The
wars.
TV infidelities. The TV
Oh no,
infidelities.
the TV infidelities. Oh no. Yo, that's gotta be. Hey, we gotta bring that up.
Oh,
Yo, have you
that's
ever?
happening.
I know you have. I know you have, bro. I know you just came into the
I'm trying
house
to get through this
and the look on the.
one.
You like what? Like you think she gonna say some old school shit like old school like I went through your phone like you know what I'm saying? Like you think it's bad you think it's bad but it's just as worse it's just as bad it's just as
It's
bad.
like, this show says play again. Damn.
The season finale though,
Damn.
remember
I didn't let
yeah,
her play the whole way.
no
Damn.
I fell asleep. I was just I woke up and
Uh, it
it
just
was
kept playing. I wasn't even watching. I don't know what happened.
nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Oh yeah,
worry.
we're gonna
Yeah,
get into all the
we'll
good
get all those.
excuses. We'll do a
Yeah, for
top
sure.
five, top five
Ooh, top
excuses.
five. I do top five. One of mine is you watched it.
He just take the whole bomb and puts it like,
You don't remember? You don't remember?
let me take this bomb. Here you go.
Okay, you watched
So
it.
yeah, I'm back on Shogun,
Yeah.
Superman and Lois.
Mm.
Approved for a cheesy DC. Loving
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, I'll find something else. I don't know about Justified. I couldn't do it, man. I tried.
What?
I tried.
What?
I
That's
tried.
wild. Wow, you tried.
I tried
Like
Justified.
they lost you at what episode 1?
3?
So you give the college try? You give
Oh
it,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
give the
I
college
was like,
try.
yo, let
Okay.
me try to get through like whatever I can get through, and I was like,
Yeah.
let me. It might be slow burner. I like slow burner sometimes. I gotta let it burn, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't doing it for me. I don't think it's a bad show. I'm like, it's just maybe right now my life is just not hitting. I need to watch it some other time.
How'd you feel about I'm sorry, Ozark? What?
It's cool. I don't like it as much as everybody else, but it's not horrible.
Oh, because
But
I was gonna say if you didn't really like Ozark like that, you're not gonna like Justified because Justified is like a slower version of Ozark.
oh yeah, then I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ozark
saying.
was
Like
Ozark wasn't like
because
monumental for me.
the concept is the same. It's just that like it's in a different area, so it's a more cowboyish type of swag, but it's the same fucking concept, bro. Like if you ain't fucking with Ozark, like you ain't gonna probably fuck with Justified.
It's
That's
about a
tough.
mathematician.
No, it's like the concept, like the mafia, small town. He's doing it his way, trying to just get out from underneath. Like,
Oh, it's
it,
more like Breaking Bad.
yeah, something.
More like Breaking Bad. See, that's the thing about Ozark. People think it's like a cartel gangster movie, but it's not. It's about an accountant. It, and if you look back under the hood, actually, the writer for Ozark is the guy who made the movie The Accountant. That's
I
the
was
Ben
hoping he didn't bring that
Affleck.
up. I was hoping he didn't bring that up because that movie was trash.
To me, it's about the accountant. Like that's where this writer's from. He's an accountant dude. So like Ozark to me is about an accountant that gets into trouble, but Breaking Bad's about a dude who's about to die and starts making drugs and is hella good at it or whatever. So
Well, me
I don't know
personally,
where Justified fits.
I told you, just like I said, you have to watch this. Maybe when it gets about season 2 or 3, maybe that's why.
See, I'm like,
Like I said,
I
it's a
don't get that
super
from
slow.
it.
That's why I said it's a slower version of Ozark. And look how long it took Ozark to get to I think Ozark like maybe second season before it started really cranking. Like you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's a little slower, but I don't know. I like
Yeah,
Justified. I fuck with it. That was
you
my
like
shit.
Justified, but you like Ozark too, right?
I did. Both of them were
Yeah,
my
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. A
But
lot of
yeah,
people love Ozark.
but what else you got? Have you jumped on that Fallout yet?
No, that's probably either gonna be next, or a sneak reacher. We'll see.
Okay. Well,
What's
T-Bird,
up?
T-Bird, I started Fallout. I haven't
Okay,
finished it, so
Pit
I'm gonna,
Boy.
yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for the whole thing to finish, before I, what I mean, go through the
They
whole
dropped all the
thing.
episodes.
I know, no, I'm waiting for me to finish it. I mean,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
yeah. Oh,
want to
before you
finish
talk
it.
about it,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Because I've only seen like solidly two, and that's
You're not
not
gonna give us no play by plays. Okay, okay.
man. Man, I'm sick of you always calling me the spoiler, but like, man, stop doing that, man. King spoiler. I ain't doing that no more. And
That was a bad one.
I ain't gonna lie, that Superman one that I did kind of spoiled. That was
That
fucked
was a
up.
bad one.
I ain't gonna
That
lie.
was a bad one.
I'm glad you didn't do it for me because I'm only on season 2, episode 1 of that. Maybe episode 2. Not almost episode. No, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I think I'm on episode like 7, 8.
Season
Uh,
two?
yeah, I think the Bizarro World shit. That's season 2, right?
Season two, yeah.
Yeah,
Early on.
yeah, yeah. Where the alley chick, whatever, she's trying to merge with herself, type shit. I think I'm on like
Yeah,
season
that's left over from
episode
one.
10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on episode 10. Like she finally got the pendant. What's his name? The military nigga. He's strong now, and shit, because he's taking all. This is so weird, bro. Like how they got this all kind of kryptonite shit, and some people getting high off the shit, getting the powers, and it's kind of weird, bro. It's like this is weird, bro. Like, but I just like this. I just like the Bizarro Superman because I'm like, bro, this is not Bizarro Superman at all. I just wanted to go see that episode and just see the Bizarro world. Like, I just like watching all like the Bizarro shit that's different. Like,
For
like
sure.
that
For
was like my
sure.
favorite part of that thing so far. Like, like Superman seeing a square Earth, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
square sun, not being called Clark. His name was Cal. Um, like the other son having the powers, the other one not. Like I just like I like seeing shit like that. To seeing how like
Yeah, they're
because
the
I could
public.
yeah
They're not a secret.
yeah, oh yeah, exactly. That's why they were rock
Yeah, yeah,
stars. He was like, living like a rock star type shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, he was, or the fact that he had short temper. He was like asshole, like power hungry. Like I mean, just like different dynamic, like different. I mean, just it was crazy. I don't know if you're familiar with the comic book per se. Oh, okay.
am
Oh,
not.
okay.
Am not.
Okay. When I collected the comic books, in the comic book, he was killed by Doomsday.
Hmm.
I don't know what happened in season 3, so don't spoil that. I don't know. Well, I read the comic book, so I don't know. Anyway, but in the comic book though, he came. Sorry, there was 4 people that came back to replace him. One of them was John Henry Irons.
Hmm.
Storyline not the same at all, but
For sure.
he was at least he was black with a name like John Henry Irons, better be black. But he was a Superman with a suit and a hammer, so that was lit. There was Superboy, who was supposed to be a younger version clone of him, um,
Mm.
which I thought was dope because they actually put the same Superboy clone outfit on his son John. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so they gave him the same haircut, everything. Like it was crazy. So I'm like, oh, they did Superboy. Okay, cool. Then there was an evil version of him, which I think they used with the Bizarro version, which because that's not that because Bizarro nigga, he was like this big, he was weird as hell. Like they did full Bizarro Superman. Like, no, you're not big and strong. You small and little. Like it was crazy. Who's the other? Who was the fourth one? There was a fourth one. It doesn't even matter. Point is, I honestly for a CW show, they did this show a lot better than I thought they were gonna. Like I
Yeah,
was
exactly.
mystified. Like when after episode 2, I was like, all I got to complain about is the muscle suit. That's all I got.
Right?
That's it.
That's like the only thing really bugging me. All right, I'll
Yeah,
keep going. I'll keep
yeah,
going.
yeah, right. I'm like, that should look crazy with CGI, right? Don't it? Like when he's all
Yeah, or
there's like
the
some
shoulders, like one's just
yeah,
like I'm like, yeah, man.
and there's you see some rain just passing by him. I'm like, come on, bro.
I'm like the fake abs is killing me, Doug.
Bro, it's funny too because he's actually a muscular type person, like an
Yeah, yeah,
athletic
yeah. I'm
person.
like,
Like
I'm
so,
sure you got
I'm like, what?
some racks
Yeah,
down there, Doug. I'd be
yeah.
pissed, but show my racks, dog.
Yeah, right. I'm like, man, swag me out.
Right?
I'm like, you know what I mean? But oh, also I like the Bizarro thing, the twist when they switched up their powers. Like
Oh
so
yeah,
he
yeah,
breathes
yeah.
fire, but his lasers is actually like ice. That like I liked all the like that was creative because like like I said, I came up off supernatural and
Hmm, hmm.
whenever they can make it cheesy, it'd be cheesy. Like what I mean, I could tell they really put a
Yeah,
lot of thought and direction into this show, which I thought was crazy because DC doesn't have a really good track record for making their characters come alive on camera. Like like every goddamn what's that shit called? Fuck, what's the other one? Oh, Batman. My bad, Batman. Like every Batman, like that was crazy. Like I ain't gonna lie, except the first one and maybe the second one because that's Michael Keaton. Um, and maybe the new one.
and Tim Burton.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's been the struggle. It's been the struggle. Like if it ain't Michael Keaton, bro, it's been the struggle. Maybe Val Kilmer. That was close. That was close. But I said close. Like shit, we had George Clooney after that. Like, come on, man, cut me some slack.
No, I'll take
I
Christian
think.
Bale in. I'll take
Oh
Christian
yeah, I
Bale over
forgot
him.
about Christian. Damn, I forgot about bruh. Yeah. Definitely second. I forgot about Christian Bale.
Hmm.
Sure. Forgot about bruh. American Psycho. Totally forgot about bruh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
him
that's my
and
man.
then Patterson,
Then Patterson.
Pattinson
Oh,
or whatever
oh,
his name
that's
is,
right. The fucking what was that? True
the new
Blood,
one.
dude.
Huh? No,
Um,
Twilight,
Vampire Diaries.
Twilight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
I watched it.
he's
I
got third
watched it.
place.
I
He got
watched it.
third
You
place.
got third. You give him third. Shit. Yeah. The competition ain't really that's yeah. Mm.
So I'm saying then we can get to the vowels and then, but
Wait, you said wait, Masterson. Wait, what's his name? Masterson or Patterson?
I think it's Patterson.
Yeah, Masterson's the dude from that '70s show, right? That went to jail for
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. So it's Patterson. So you're saying it's Keaton,
Keith Bale,
Bale, Patterson,
Kilmer. Then
Kilmer.
you can go. Then you can go to Kilmer.
We ain't got to go past four.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We really shouldn't go
Rushmore.
past three. We really shouldn't go past. Yeah,
You can do Rushmore with
yeah,
four, or we can do three top three. I think we can do Rushmore. We
yeah,
can.
that's it. No, that's
That's
it.
love.
Four. No, it's four.
That's
No, it's
love.
four. No, it's really not. No, because I was upset for decades after
Yeah.
y'all brought and it's crazy too because y'all didn't even go like see if they would have went Keaton,
Mm.
Patterson, Bale, like you know what I'm saying, or
Oh,
Keaton, Bale, like you know what I mean. Y'all franchise might be strong as fuck, right? Man, that'd be crazy. Like, but y'all went Keaton. Who was the third nigga? Was that Clooney? That wasn't Clooney.
I think so.
Oh, no, was it no? Kilmer was the third one. Yeah, it was got to be Kilmer. Kilmer was the third one, and then I was upset because he didn't bring him back for the next one.
Batman films and cast members.
Yeah, they got Kilmer on the third one for sure. Damn, I forgot about that one too. And then they brought Clooney back for two of them bitches. That was wild.
Yeah, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney.
Oh, was George Clooney the third one?
Yeah,
No way. Hold on, no way. When did Kilmer get in there? The fourth one?
second after Keaton. It goes Keaton, Kilmer,
I said that.
Clooney.
I literally
Yeah,
just said that. Oh, I thought you were
yeah.
saying I was wrong. I was like, bro, I'm like, when
No,
was? Oh, I thought you were saying I was wrong. I was like, when was he then? I'm like,
you
okay.
playing full court defense. I never know.
I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. I thought he was the third. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
No, 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 no.
So it gives Keaton, Kilmer, and then they give Clooney.
Then Clooney, and then it went off into the sunset, and then Bale showed up.
Did they bring Clooney back in twice? Didn't they?
Nah,
Just once? Because once was
just
enough for
once.
me. Okay, cool. Once was enough for me. Okay, cool.
But he shared the same Robin. Remember that was the difference.
Oh, that's what
He
it was.
sh-
Okay, oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, that's what I was going. They tried.
yeah,
Okay, they tried.
yeah.
But anyway,
They tried.
they
They giving him a participation
yeah,
card.
I give him what my man Richard always say, man. A for effort, man. We tried, man. But like I said, with Superman and Lois, man, I just want to say I'm appreciative so far because I actually like this. This is actually doing something good. Like I like the whole thought process and creativity behind it is lit to me. Like you picked it up from Smallville. You brought like the congruency is lit to me. I don't remember the comic book of him ever having children with Lois and all this other shit happening, but you're making it work and you're giving it a fucking ending. That's you know what I mean. So like you know what I mean, that gives you the opportunity where you can just redo it again some other time. Like you know what I mean, maybe 5, 10 years from now. Like and it was cool because now you're writing a good like you know what I mean success of something previous like that. You know. Like I said,
Exactly.
I'm willing to see a good Superman movie. Like I'm willing to see a
Oh,
real
that's next year.
who in it.
Um,
Oh, I'm finna see
they're
that.
filming it right now, dog.
Are you
James
serious?
Gunn's filming it right now.
Wait, the same dude from the last one?
No, 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 no. This is all new. They reset, new shit,
Oh, the reset. Okay, they're bringing it back to life.
reset.
Hell yeah, time
The
capsule.
mechanic, the mechanics, one of the villains. It's like they're gonna do it
Mm.
slow and out and build in. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
they need to put whoever's been writing on the CW shit on the case because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big fan. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh,
I'm damn near giving it two blunts up now before I even got to my spoiler alert 2 weeks ago. Before I haven't got to
mhm.
that yet. Like you know what I'm
Wait
saying?
till that Lantern show comes out. It's a wrap.
Green Lantern?
The Lantern show.
Ooh,
Land
that's gonna be
Corpse.
fire, bro.
It's the True Detective people.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
So it's
What do
gonna
you
be
mean?
mystery sci-fi.
What?
Oh,
Don't do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I can't
Oh
wait for that
no.
one.
And it's
I
Latin
can't wait
core
for
too. Oh, that's gonna be
Land.
crazy.
It's interdimensional
Yeah.
crime.
Oh no,
Man, let's
that's gonna be
go.
lit. Yeah, see,
Let's
okay. Because I ain't
go.
gonna lie, we had a comic book drought like
Oh yeah,
damn
we
near
coming back
15, 20 years. We done had a drought. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like we had to deal.
this
We come from the generation as Toby Maguire as goddamn motherfucking Spider-Man, bro. Like, come
yeah.
on, bro. Like we never got no justice. So at least y'all generation, soak it up. Let it
Enjoy it
marinate, let it permeate, get rotisserie with it, go, spin it around a few times. Like, you know what I'm saying?
just read with it.
Yeah, for surely. Cause like I wish I was y'all age. Like, sometimes I'd be like, man, like they get to just wake up and have this shit. Like this shit crazy. We had to go hunter gatherers for the content.
For real.
But all right, man.
Real.
But yeah, man, that's the end of what I had to say, man. Do you have anything else you want to bring on with the TV?
Nah, man. Till next episode, we'll have some more content and some more movies and TV shit
Oh
to
hell
talk
yeah,
about.
hell
We're
yeah.
getting loaded up.
Oh yeah, man. This is my man Richter, man. You know what I'm saying? The taller Potter. And I'm Ink T to the G. You know what I'm saying? Who you think it's gonna be? And before you get out of here, stay positive, stay pushing, stay progressing, stay on your path until we cross it again. And we go.